Yeah! 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 Woo! Can! Oh yeah! Yo! Fears, audience fears, back at it again with another live. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. It's the main man. It's the Fears man. Back at it again with another live. Going nuts, going ballistic. I got my Jason Voorhees shirt on today, my friends. Let me back up the camera just a tad. There you are. Healthy snack. There you are. Prunes. Just a little bit of prunes. And I forgot to grab my coffee. So I'm going to do all of my updates first, then grab my coffee, do coffee first, and then we're going to open up the chat. So, first big update. I'm going to have Jeff on the show later on in the week. So, possibly Saturday, possibly Sunday, I'm going to try to get him on. He wanted to show me all the new stuff that he bought for his nerd cave, and I said, we can do that? I said, we can definitely do that. My stomach's feeling a little bit better. Right now, we're at like probably 90, 91%, so we're getting there. We're not all the way fixed, but we're getting there. What else is going on? I got two new vlogs coming out soon, very soon. I've been editing back and forth. What else? We got tons of holidays coming up. Tons of holidays. We got Cinco de Mayo. My buddy Jesse's birthday coming up. He's turning 44 years old. Mother's Day's right around the corner. So all you men out there, get off of your fucking ass and go buy your mother at least a Mother's Day card. That's the least you could do. I'm telling you, you guys have got to get it together. Get it together. Buy your mother a gift. I've already got my mother a gift. I just need to get her a birthday. I need to get her a Mother's Day card and send it soon. And I'm going to send it soon. Then we got Memorial Day coming up. We got let's see, what else have we got? Memorial Day. We got my buddy Eric's birthday coming up, so I'm going to send my buddy a birthday card. We got Flag Day coming up. We got Father's Day coming up. We got my mom's 72nd birthday coming up. So, Mom, I love you. Happy birthday. Your birthday's coming up soon. Man, time flies. Time flies. I remember when my mom was in her 30s and 40s like me. Just watch it. Watch it. Time will go by, right? All of a sudden, Fears will be 72. That would be nuts. That I cannot believe it. It goes by that fast. And then, let's see, we got Independence Day coming up, 4th of July. That means hot dogs. That means hamburgers. And that means me and Dave and Zach and all the guys are going to be doing some grilling. Some chilling and some grilling, my friends. Fears will bust out my grilling skills. And now, it's been a while. It's been a while since I have grilled. But there you are. We got my brother's birthday coming up. My brother is turning 40. So, he's getting up there in age. Let's see. Then in August, we have no holidays. Then in September, we have Labor Day. Labor Day coming up. So, there it is. And then right after that is October. My birthday, not my birthday week, my birthday month. Celebrating Fears' birthday all month. Celebrating Halloween. Celebrating Spooky Empire coming up. We got Day of the Dead, we got Halloween, we got Columbus Day on October 12th. We got Fears' birthday on October 28th, motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. So there's going to be a lot of celebrations going on. We got Star Wars Day coming up very soon. Star Wars Day is in 4 days. In 4 days. I cannot wait for Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. I cannot wait to go to Star Wars Day. Now, that's going to be a mission solo for Fears, because I invited Dave, and he couldn't come. So there it is. Anyway, I'm going to go grab my coffee real quick. So give me 2 minutes, grab my coffee, and then we're going to be rocking and rolling. All right, 2 minutes. Just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I'm here. I'm just heating up my coffee, guys. I'll be right back. I shall be back. I apologize. I forgot to grab my coffee. All right. I keep spilling things. My bad. Give me 1 second. All right, now we're ready to rock and roll. Now we're ready to rock. I got my coffee. All right. There it is. Okay, all right. Sorry about that. All right, hey, guess what, guys? Coffee first. In my limited edition Disneyland Cup, they still have the monorail. They do not have Submarine Voyage anymore. Now it's like that orange fish or whatever the hell he's called. And they still have the Haunted Mansion and all that other stuff. But what's the orange fish? It's the Finding Nemo. Now it's a Finding Nemo voyage or whatever. Anyway, coffee first. There it is. All right. All right, so we're going to get into the topics. And today we're going to do the top 10 Zach movies. Because I did Dave's, I did mine, I did Randall's. One, I wanted to do Zach's because I haven't done it yet. Two, I didn't want to feel, I didn't want Zach to feel left out. So we're going to start with that. I'm going to open up the chat, say hello to everybody, and then we're gonna dive right into it. So I'm gonna catch up because Zach's waiting for me. I just told him, hey man, I'm gonna do some updates real quick, and then I'm gonna get right into it. So there it is. So there we are. Yo, and today's thumbnail is Thriller because I'm gonna be reviewing the actual short film Thriller. I watched it the other day, and the documentary on how they made it. I never knew there was a documentary. I found it on YouTube, and I thought, what a great thing to watch, and what a great thing to review. So we're gonna do the documentary, the making of Thriller, and what a great thing to put in the podcast book, for Pixel. Thriller. That's right. All right, today's topics. Like I said. I already said one. Then we're going to review 2 movies, top 10 Zach movies. I got a couple trailer watches, and then Meta gave me a great topic. Props that flopped. Like, they just made the prop for the movie. You can't really use it in real life. And she goes, that would be kind of interesting to talk to your fans about. And I said, that's a great idea. Props that flopped. And then Meta gave me the best movie quotes of all time. Now, we've done this before. We've done the best movie quotes, but it's been a while. It's been a while since we've done it, so I thought, you know what? I'm bringing that back. We'll do that. If there's time, we'll do that, because there's a lot of topics. Plus, I went a little early. I went at like 5:45, and now it's 5:57 because it's Lanterns Day. It's Lanterns Day, so I want to get everything in and have plenty of time. So, yeah. All right, let's open up the chat. Say hello. We'll do that because there's a lot of All right, yo, we got 9 people watching. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, what's up, Strong Bear 19? What's up, Vic? Prunes. That's a generic snack, but it also is healthy. It is also healthy, Vic. Prunes are very healthy. I do like plums. I need to get some plums. So yeah. You should try Instant. It has hardly a difference in taste. I'm glad Zach is still alive. So am I. So am I. He said he needed some time to think. And so he just went off by himself. He said he went for a walk. He said Bree was like going nuts on him. And I was like, dude, I'm like, who cares, Zach? Forget about her. I'm like, forget about Bree. I'm like, you are no longer responsible for her, you know? Anyway, let's get things rocking, my friends. Let's get things rock and rolling. Starting off right off the bat. There we are. Okay. I got a few things to watch today. But yeah, anyway. All right, here we go. So, top 10 Zach movies. Zach, I'm going to call you in just a second, my friend. All right. I'm all ready to go. Let's see. Let's see. A toy that flopped called... it was basically a... oh, nice! Nice. I guess Bree was beating Zach up. I don't know if he was beating Zach up, but Zach told me that he just had to go for a walk. He had to go for a drive because Bree was just all this and not any of this, you know? Yo, what's up, punk rock? What's up, dude? He says, you know what, Fears? He goes, stop hiding for Zach. Zach got jumped by a bunch of bakers. Ah! Get away from me, bread! Get away, bread! No bread! No bread. Anyway. All right, let's call Zach and see what his top 10 movies are. All right, here we go. Oh, I hope he picks up. Zach?
Yellow.
Yo, what's up, dude?
You.
So, hey, I just started my live, and I got all my updates out of the way. I told everybody I'm going to start with yours, so then you're not waiting for me a whole bunch.
Yeah, because I got to get something to eat still.
No worries. No worries. So, Zach, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with Randall, the same thing with Dave, the same thing myself. I want you to give me the top 10 of your favorite movies of all time. It can be from one genre, it can be from any genre you like, and tell me why. So, we'll start with number 1. You tell me this movie and why, and we'll go down the list.
First 2.
All right.
Grumpy and Grumpier Old Men.
All right, so number 1 is Grumpy.
Yeah.
Grumpy Old Men. And then the second one is Grumpier Old Men.
Yeah.
And why those two? Why did those two make the list?
Because it is one of the first movie. They're 2 of the first movies that I ever fell in love with.
Okay.
Growing up.
Now, did you watch that with like your dad, or did you just find them on your own?
When I was in my speed metal thrash band, we watched Grumpy and Grumpier Old Men, and on stage we would call each other like dickhead, moron, putz,
Okay.
schmuck, all that stuff.
All right, number 3.
Number 3, The Odd Couple 2.
All right, The Odd Couple, and why that one?
Because Jack Lemmon has a lot of those allergies, and when he has the allergies, he does that snap.
Yeah, that's good.
Tourette's.
That's good, and plus, Walter Matthau is a genius.
Walter Matthau, my wife is a moron.
Yeah, Walter Matthau is amazing. All right, number 4.
Number 4, Vegas Vacation.
Okay. Nice. Vegas Vacation. I like Clark Griswold, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's enough said, right? Clark Griswold.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which vacation. Even, and I liked him in kind of the reboot sequel where Clark Griswold's a grandpa now.
Yeah, I saw that.
That one's still good. It's still classic Chevy Chase, Clark Griswold. All right, number 5.
Out to Sea.
Out.
Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon.
Out to. Now I've never seen that one. What's that one about?
Walter Matthau tricks Jack Lemmon into a cruise.
Okay.
And it turns out he actually signed them up to be dance hosts.
Okay.
There.
So it's a comedy.
Yeah.
Brent
Spiner is in the movie.
Nice.
He's the arrogant asshole cruise director.
I may have to watch the trailer today on the podcast because I've never.
You need to watch it.
I will. I'll watch it, Zach, because I've never heard of this.
Clanahan of the Golden Girls is in it too.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. So
yeah.
I'm gonna watch the trailer. All right. Number 6.
Number 6. Oh boy. Let's see. I gotta think. Number 6 would be Vacation, the original.
The original. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The original Vacation. And what's your favorite scene out of that of all time?
Where Rusty chugs the beer with Clark.
You know what, something, Russ? We're gonna have fun. You know.
Yeah. And also,
I like when he punches Marty Moose in the nose and he's like, "Fucking A right, he owes us."
Yeah, and then when they're driving and he goes, "I think you're all fucked up in the head."
Oh yeah.
Oh, Marty Moose, don't touch.
Yeah. I'm on a pilgrimage. To see a moose. Praise Marty Moose.
My favorite scene is when they're setting Aunt Edna on the porch.
Oh yeah.
And she Clark says a prayer.
If you call that a prayer, he's really just like, all right, let's just leave her here. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Exactly.
All right, number 7, buddy.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Harold and Kumar. What the hell's the matter with you, Kumar?
Yep. Did Dookie Howser just steal my fucking car?
Yeah. Zach, we need to do a movie like that someday.
Hell yeah.
Like
It's gotta be Fears and Incredible go to Jack in the Box.
Yeah, and then a whole bunch of crazy shit happens, and we get the hot spicy tacos. That's right.
Yeah.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. All right, nice. All right, number 8.
Harold and Kumar go to Guantanamo Bay.
Okay, Harold and Kumar.
As an impersonator, a guy that one of the actors plays George Bush. What the heck?
Oh yeah, that guy. That guy's great.
Oh really? You like giving hand jobs? No sir. You like getting hand jobs? Oh yes sir. Well fine. That makes you a fucking hypocriticizer too. So shut the fuck up.
Kumar. Yeah, I love. All right, so Harold and Kumar too. All right, number 9.
Number 9. Oh boy. Shit. Number 9 would have to be. I'm trying to think.
Take your time.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze.
Secret of the Ooze. All right.
Yep.
TMNT 2. Nice. All right, Zach. Give me your favorite scene.
My favorite scene in.
I've got 2. I've got 2 of them, but I'll let you go first.
What was the one I just said? Sorry, I'm losing concentration.
Go ahead.
No, what was the one I just said?
You just said
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Yeah.
What is my favorite scene in that? Oh gosh. Oh fuck, I can't even think of one, dude. They're so freaking fun. Oh, this one.
Nice. I like that one.
Babies. What do you expect? They come back quoting Macbeth?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's good. And then I got my 2. At the very beginning, when Mikey's like, "Hey, dudes, check this out." And he's like, "Walk the dog." That's pretty good. And then he's like, "And then around the world." And he takes that yo-yo and knocks out like 5 guys with the yo-yo. That's good. And then, like, towards the middle, it's, when they what is it? I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. Oh, when they break into the lab and then they're like, you know, they do the football type of like huddle, and then he's like, all right, good, great, like everybody understands. He's like, I don't get it, and then they do it, and then Donatello jumps onto a office chair. And he's office.
Surf's up, dude.
He's office chair surfing, and he's like, "Yo, Mikey, surf's up, dude." That's probably, wipe out. That's probably my all-time favorite scene out of that.
Yeah,
legendary.
The one at the beginning. You want a pickle? I'll give you a pickle.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yep.
All right, number.
And when Mikey's talking to April when they go down to the sewer as Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah.
Casablanca.
Nice. All right, so number 10, Zach. Number 10.
Oh boy, number 10.
For all the marbles, Zach. For all the marbles.
For all the marbles. Let me think for a second. I'm thinking.
Like these are the top 10. These are the top 10.
Team America World Police.
Team America World Police. Okay. I've only watched it once, and what I remember, it is hilarious. Team America.
I'm Sharon Reed.
Oh yeah.
And John Bell.
Zach, I gotta say, a lot of surprises, in your top 10, but I like them all.
Oh yeah.
The only one that I haven't seen that's on your list is Out to Sea, which I will watch I will watch the trailers. I'll see if it makes the list.
You need to see it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you participating, and I'll see you in the chat. Okay.
All right, man. See you later.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Nice. Zach had some good ones in there. All right. Cool. All right. Let me catch up with the chat, everybody. Yo. And then I'm going to call Lantern, see how he's doing. I forgot to do that. All right. Let's see. Where'd I leave off? Toke says, I guess Bree is beating up Zach. I don't know. Bree banging her boyfriend in the master bedroom the whole time is ridiculous. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I don't know what the hell goes on over there, Vic, but a lot of shit goes on over there. Anyway, let's see. Zach has been MIA all day. Some people were saying he was dead. No, he wasn't dead. He called me last night. I'm sorry, he called me early today when I was resting because my stomach's still. It's better. Now today I've been flushing everything out. Whatever I ate bad, now I've been running to the toilet like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times. So now that's usually how it is. My stomach hurts, then I have to lay down. I take my Crohn's medicine, I lay down, I take a nap. That was yesterday. Today, I was flushing everything out. So now we're at like 91% today. Hopefully by tomorrow, Fears is back to 100%. But, yeah. So just a few pains here and there. But he called me today, Tokes, and he was like, Fears, I'm sorry if I upset everyone. I'm sorry if I... I'm like, you didn't upset me. Everyone was just wondering where the hell you were. He's like, Bree was yelling at me, and I just needed some time to think. And I was like, yeah, right on. I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, hey, man, do your thing. Let's see. LOL, it's been a day of worry. What's up, Punk Rock? What's up, Adam? He says it's the Fears Man. Yo, Adam Bacchiti, what's up? How's Twitch been going, buddy? How's the Twitch cast been going? Oh, yeah. All right, let's see here. And Twitch Streaming Master. Oh, yeah. Well, Sega would beg to differ with you, but Adam, does Sega still have you blocked? I don't know what happened there. They used to be the best buds. Adam got him a video game console, and then all of a sudden, the minute Sega met Rezi, he started blocking people. So, yeah. Anyway. What's up, Punk Rock? Let's see. What's up, Tokes? Valken. Valken said, hey, Fears, I sent you some happy poop for $10 jewels. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I guess I miss them whenever they pop up. Like Kate told me when you're on a live on your phone. She's like, Fears, when you're on a live on your phone, you can see more of the stickers. She goes, you can't really see them pop up, when you're doing a live like this. Which I was like, that's bullshit. I'm like, I wish you could see them so I can tell you guys thank you right away. Like, when you guys give me a donation, bam, right away the donation pops up. It says such and such paid $2 for a donation, blah, 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 blah. I see it in the chat. I'm like, oh, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that $2 donation. You know, whatever. But I don't know why it's not showing me the stickers. And if it is, then I'm missing them. So I apologize. But thank you, Valken. Let's see. You got to pop in lock when you pop rocks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Zach likes Vanilla Ice, butt shaking scene. Ninja. 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 Go, 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 go. Go, Ninja. Go, Ninja, go. I like Splinter, too. They come home and Raph's like, we're home. Were you seen? He's like, of course not, Master Splinter. We're ninjas. We practice the art of invisibility. And then he just holds up the newspaper that says, like, Ninja Rap, and he's like, practice harder. 10 flips, now! Splinter's the man, dude. Splinter's the man. I will say, Mikey's better. Mikey, he's my buddy. He's my pal. It's all about Mikey. It's all about Raph. Fears, whenever I was a kid, and as an adult, Fears is a mixture of Mikey and Raph blended together. LC would be Leonardo. Dave is very smart. Dave is definitely Donatello. James is a little bit of Mikey. Mikey and Leo blended together. Zach is a mixture of Mikey, Raph, and a bit of Donatello mixed together. So yeah. And Tina is April O'Neil. For sure. April O'Neil. Alright. Vanilla Ice. Wow, that took me back there, Vic. That's a blast from the past, my friend. That's what I forgot to do, Vic. Let's see. It's good, buddy. I did my first in real live stream today. I don't know how you do it. It takes a lot of guts. Yeah? Yeah. Those in real life, especially if it's 6.5 hours. Well, Adam, you got me curious now. So you're on your phone. You're doing it live. Was the in real life stream on your Twitch, or was it on your YouTube channel? Because I'm subscribed to both of your YouTube channels. I don't know if I've subbed to your Twitch yet. I need to. I keep forgetting. I don't know how those jewel things work, Tokes, but basically Kate told me, she said, well, John, the other day Zach got you, he spent like 1,000 jewels, which adds up to $10. So she said, really, you got $5 and YouTube gets the other $5, I guess, because they take a percentage out or whatever the hell it is. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't really know. I don't know exactly how all that shit works, you know? So I kind of understand it. I understand it a little bit. So yeah. I'm going to call Lantern in just a minute, but something like that. Yes, because they take a percentage. Because I'm telling you, I'm old and I'm boring. Well, I wouldn't say I'm boring. I'm old, though, so I don't know how all you fucking youngsters do it with jewels and Patreon accounts and all this other crap. I did it on Patreon. Let's see. I did it on Patreon. Went metal detecting. Oh, nice. Nice. There you go. So is Patreon on Twitch, or is that on YouTube, or is it on both, Adam? Because now you got me curious. Let's see. The thing I don't like about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 is they never use their weapons against enemies. They grab random things. Do you know why they did that, Vic? Is because in number 1, they used their weapons like crazy. In number 2, they wanted to make it more family-friendly. So they do use their weapons, but not to hurt them. They use them in different ways. Like Leonardo, he takes his weapons, he throws his swords into the ceiling, grabs onto the swords, and then kicks the guy in the face, which is still harming someone. But parents got really pissed off and said, we don't mind the karate. That's for self-defense. The turtles are just defending themselves. But the weapons is a bit much. So that's why, like, Michelangelo in the beginning sequence, Vic, he's got his nunchucks like on his side, but then he goes into that deli section, grabs the deli meat, and starts nunchucking with the deli meat, and he hits the guy with the deli meat, and he punches him in the face and all that, and then he throws the deli meat around the guy's neck, and he's like, the missing link, and then, like, you know, grabs the guy and he starts punching him. But I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, they're still kicking people in the face, still punching people. If you punch someone in the face, it's gonna hurt. If you kick somebody in the face. So, I don't know what they were trying to do, Vic, because in the third movie, they go back to using their weapons. In the third movie, they're using their weapons like crazy. So I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter. Plus, I'm like, it's a fucking 6-foot turtle. It's not supposed to be like real life. You're never going to see a 6-foot turtle walking down the street. So I'm like, hey, parents, shut the fuck up. I'm like, it's a comic book movie. It was a comic book. Then it was a cartoon, which I love the cartoon. The cartoon is fucking rad. Then it goes from a cartoon to a live action. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway. But that's the reason why they did that. So, yeah. Now, Patreon is its own thing. Viewers pay monthly fee. Yeah, but can't you do Patreon through YouTube, Adam? Like, they can only see certain movies if they subscribe to your Patreon account or something like that. Because Randy said he's going to do that. And I thought about it, so yeah. Anyway, let me call Lantern and see how his day is. Alright, give me 1 second here. Then we'll get on to the next topic. Gonna be reviewing some Thriller. Oh man, I was like 8, 9, 10-ish whenever I watched Thriller for the first time. I'll admit, Michael Jackson, weird fucking dude, but you cannot deny that he was talented. He was very talented. He knew what he was doing when it came to singing and making music and stuff, but the guy was fucking weird. The guy was beyond weird. But it'll be nice to see his biopic. So maybe the biopic will crush some of those crazy rumors, because I don't want to assume anything. You know, a lot of people said he was into kids, and he would always deny it and say, no, I'm not into kids. I just want to help kids, and he donated to a lot of charity. So I can't fault the guy for that. He did donate a lot to charity, but you guys got to admit, he was kind of fucking weird. He was kind of weird. So I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I'm looking forward to seeing his bio movie. But I did enjoy his music. My 3 favorites in this order would be Thriller at the top, Beat It, and Billie Jean. I like Billie Jean. There's others that I like, but those 3, Thriller, Beat It, and Billie Jean, are Fears' top faves. So, yeah. So, anyway. That's why I don't like to spread rumors around. If none of those rumors were true about Michael Jackson, then I'll be like, yeah, hey, honest mistake. But just from me growing up with Michael Jackson music and all that, and seeing all of his, I didn't see all of his music videos, but I saw some of them. They did so many interviews on him. He was weird. Always wearing masks, changing his face a half a dozen times, making that Neverland Ranch thing with, I don't know, it was just weird. It's okay to have a mansion, but then he, like, I don't know, it's just weird. Anyway, weird. All right, let me call Lantern, see how Lantern's day is going on. I'm doing fine, Fears. You know, I just had some macaroni and cheese. Right on, Lantern. That's cool. See how Lantern's doing. By the way, I got another Lego build coming up. New Lego build this weekend. Oh, yeah. Lego building it up. I don't know if he's going to pick up. Yo! Listen, Banjo. Get out of there, Banjo. I want to talk to Lantern. Get out of there, Banjo. Let me talk to Lantern.
What's up?
Yo, Lantern, what's going on, twin? What's up, twin? I'm live, Lantern. You missed the first 34 minutes, but I'm still live. So
you haven't ended it yet, have you?
No, I haven't ended it yet. Not yet.
Sometimes you do short streams.
Sometimes I do short streams, but not today. I'm gonna go for about an hour, maybe 2 hours, Lantern.
Yeah.
Lantern, how was your day?
Good. How was your day?
It was better, Lantern. My stomach has been killing me the last 2 days, so like 2 days ago I was at like 38%. My stomach was killing me. Today we're at, I know. Today we're like at 91%. So definitely had a better day. I did some editing today. Work was good. I had bacon and eggs for breakfast, so my stomach is definitely feeling better. So yeah. Anyway, Lantern, what did you have for breakfast and what did you have for lunch?
For breakfast, I had me some Cheerios for breakfast.
Wait, Honey Nut Cheerios?
Yeah.
Nice. I love Honey Nut Cheerios.
Uh-huh.
Nothing against regular Cheerios, just whenever I was a kid, I loved Honey Nut a lot better than the normal ones. All right, Lantern, what did you have for lunch?
Lunch, I had me some ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles?
Yep.
Lantern, you been eating that noodle shit again?
Yeah.
I knew it. That'll make you fart, Lantern. The farts will be astronomical if you eat that noodle shit all the time. Lantern, what's for dinner? What's for dinner, Lantern?
Probably some cheat dogs or whatever.
Chili dogs? Nice. So now some homemade chili? Is it your own recipe?
Yeah.
Nice. Lantern, if we ever hang out, I got to try your homemade chili. So did your mom make the chili first? Is that what you... No, I'm saying, hang on, Lantern. I'm saying...
She's dead. I told you, she's dead.
I know she is, Lantern. I'm asking a question. Hang on. I said before she died. Was it your mom's? Was it your mom's recipe?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I knew your parents had passed away, Lantern. I wasn't trying to bring up bad stuff. I was saying you have to let me finish, Lantern.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I know your mom's passed away, which I'm sorry for. I'm sorry for your loss, but I was like, is it Lantern's recipe or is it Lantern's mom's recipe? But did you perfect it, Lantern? Did you perfect the recipe? Nice. So, is there a lot of beans in it?
Yeah. Some beans.
Is there a lot of beef in it?
Yeah.
What about onions? Nice. Okay, I'll work with that. All right, Lantern, spread the link, and I'll see you in the chat. All right?
Okay.
Chunk!
Chunk!
Oh, man, Lantern, you are great. Oh, my gosh. Lantern was totally jumping the gun. He was all like, Fears, my mom's dead. I'm like, well, no shit, Lantern. I'm asking about your mother's chili. I'm like, obviously I know your parents are dead, Lantern. I'm like, I'm not trying to bring up bad stuff. But he's like, Fears, my mom's dead. I'm like, Lantern, I know that. I'm asking about your mom's recipe of chili. Anyway, give me 1 second. I need to send a message to someone. Anyway, he kept cutting me off. I'm like, Lantern! Oh, if Fierce could type. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, let me open up the chat again, because I minimized the chat. I have like 5 or 6 screens out. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, Dave! StrongBear19. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing good, Dave. Hope everything's gravy, my friend. Hope everything is good. Oh, yeah. Thank God my stomach's feeling better, my friends. Thank God. My stomach was killing me 2 days ago. 2 days ago, it was like, hey, guess what, Fears? I'm going to destroy your stomach. And I was like, really? Are you? Okay. Yeah, it was Crohn's to the bones, my friend. All right. Vic says you got to check out the new Resident Evil movie trip. All right, nice. All right, Vic, lay it on me. What's the name of the movie? What's the name of the Resident Evil movie? Let me catch up on the chat here. That'll be the first thing I watch. That's the next thing we're doing. We're going to do all the movie trailer watches. So, yeah. Let me see. Let me catch up. Adam says, nah, Patreon is his own thing. So, YouTube has its own thing called memberships. Yeah, but I thought Patreon was a part of YouTube, which you can enable and do exclusive. Okay, so it's kind of like Patreon. Patreon only takes 10% of your earnings, though. YouTube takes like 35%. Oh, that sucks. 35%. So really, when someone sent me that happy poop, I only get like $5 off that. Again, I don't really, I appreciate the donations and I appreciate the stickers, but Fears makes video content because I love movies, I love editing, I love being in front of the camera. That's why I went to film school. I do appreciate the donations, but I've came to the realization I will never be Adam the Woo. Adam the Woo, I don't know if he made millions, but he made thousands. When I talked to him, Adam, that last time at Comic-Con when it was me and Sega, I said, Adam, you are so lucky. And he was like, what do you mean? I said, dude, you've got the best job in the world. I said, and you don't even go live. I said, I go live. He goes, yeah. He goes, I tried live Fears like 1 or 2 times, and it just wasn't my thing. He goes, I focused more on consistency. He goes, Fears, consistency is key. Every day I put out a video, no matter what. Even if I was sick. He goes, every once in a blue moon, I would take a break. And I was like, yeah, I try to be as consistent as possible on the vlog channel. I said, Fears Man 26, it's here and there. And he goes, well, Fears, he goes, it's funny. He goes, you've got more subs on Fears Man. I said, only because I promote Fears Man first. I said, if any of my channels ever took off, I would want Fears Man to take off because that's where I started. You know, I don't want to neglect Fears Man 26. That's what created all the Fears content. That came first, and then I was like, you know what? I'll be more organized. I said, I'll put Fears vlogs and my live streams on Fears vlogs and Fears Man 26. That'll be my best edited projects. So now I promote both, and because I put more content on Fears vlogs, it differs on the day. Like at this last convention, I was like, oh, Fears vlogs, Fears vlogs, Fears vlogs. But last weekend when we were out and about golfing, I promoted both. I was like, hey, if you love Fears vlogs, oh, you're going to love Fears Man 26. You got to subscribe. You know, stuff like that. So, yeah. Let's see. Vatican's, Vacant. Is that how you pronounce it? Vacant? Or Vacan. Vacan. Excuse me. Vacan. You can make someone for Patreon and then post unlisted YouTube videos and they... Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people do it that way. YouTube Content ID would catch too much of my stuff, unfortunately. So I host direct on... Okay, see, that makes sense. Because you used to be the challenge master, Adam. You said you did a challenge where you sat in a room with, like, unbearable smells or something. Something like that. And I was like, oh, man. I'm like, that's nuts. I remember you telling me about that. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Dave? You got to check it out, the new... Oh, I will. I'll check it out. Let's see. Strong Bear, biscuits and gravy. Oh, hell yeah. Vic says it's called Resident Evil. Well, yeah, I know it's called Resident Evil, but I thought there'd be something more to it. So, all right, so new... Because you know all those movies, Vic. They've got Resident Evil like this and Resident Evil Afterlife and Resident Evil, you know, whatever. So I just thought it was something else. All right, so Resident Evil. Because I do like my video games and I do like my movies and I do like some Resident Evil. So yeah, I'll definitely check it out, my friend. I will check it out. Oh man, oh my lord. Give me 1 second here. Someone keeps messaging me. Give me 1 second here. All right. So, yeah. Yeah, you're losing a big chunk of that. See, that's bullshit. 35%. That's ridiculous. Again, I don't really... It's not that I don't care about stickers, and it's not that I don't care about donations. I love when you guys donate, and I love when you guys, you know, send me the stickers and stuff. But really, it's not required. I appreciate my loving and loyal fans doing that because you guys are fucking awesome. But if I never got a sticker ever again or if I never got a donation, I like the content. I love the content. You know, I sure as hell would never, like Richie. Me and Richie used to be like this, but I kind of gone off Richie a bit. Not a lot, but a bit. Like, oh, you can't talk to me unless you pay me $3, Fears. Well, then I'm not going to speak to you. That's ridiculous. Why in the blue hell would you charge your fans $3 or $4 or whatever the fuck it is? It's ridiculous. And then he just sits there. like that for like 10 hours. I'm like, you have to have topics. You have to be consistent. You have to energize the fans. You have to hang out with the fans. You have to answer their questions. That's why I try not to miss any of your guys' topics. And if I do miss a topic, I apologize. But yeah, that's ridiculous, Adam. That's crazy. You should set Streamlit and then yeah. Yeah, I did a 70-hour live stream. Oh, it was rough. Damn, that's a long time. Imagine there was a Y, so pronounce Valken. I thought it was Vatkin. Valken. All right, got it. Valken. All right. Well, I think that's what we should start with. Let's start with Resident Evil trailer review. Vic, I just put in new Resident Evil. So I've got that one to watch, and then I've got I've got that one, and I think I watched Randall's, which I'm adding that one. The fists one was great. It was what did Randall tell me? What was it? It was Fist of the North Star. That was great. I gave that a 9.2 out of 10, my friends. Flesh Gordon, it was all right. I mean, it was kind of funny. I gave that an 8.9. I don't know. Sorry, Vic. I don't know if that's going to make the list. Like, that was just too goofy. The guy's like, I am the sacred chalice of porn. Sacred chalice of porno. And I was just like, good for you. It was hilarious. So maybe one day I'll watch it. And then Smoke 'em if you got 'em. That's going on the list. I gave that. That was good. That was Punk Rock suggestion. So thank you, Punk Rock. That I gave a 9.7. So the other ones I need to watch is Resident Evil and what was the other one? There was two. Oh no, maybe it's just that one. Hang on. I thought I had some more. I did the top 10 Dave movies. Then I reviewed Planet of the Slave Girls yesterday from Buck Rogers. Then Tinder Immortal sent me that Britney Spears movie to review. Then I did the Randall movies. Well, I'm gonna have to find some more trailers to review because I'm all caught up. So give me some trailers to watch. Yeah. Yo, Visions. What's up? Visions says, well, howdy. You got here at a perfect time, Visions. You didn't miss much. Or maybe you've been listening the whole time. We did the top 10 Zach movies. And then Vic told me about a new Resident Evil movie coming out. Ooh, I'm about to watch the trailer and review it. And then I talked to the Lantern for a little bit. And that's all you missed. All right. So let me look this up. Let's see if I can find it. New Resident Evil. I'm excited, Vic. I'm excited because I love me some Resident Evil. Oh, yeah. So let's see if I can find this. Let's see. Here we go. New Resident Evil. Come on, Fears. You know how to type. Resident Evil movie trailer. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Wow, this looks good. Resident Evil teaser trailer, then Resident Evil 2026. There's a guy. He's just covered in blood. Please have some zombies in this. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. So I don't want to watch the teaser trailer, Vic. I want to watch the actual, full-length trailer. So... Resident Evil official trailer 2026. All right, here we go. This is it. This is the one. We'll see if it makes the list.
Hello?
Now, I wonder, Vic, because now going into this, I don't know much information. Like, is it a prequel? Is it about one of the other video? Like, are they remaking one of the video games, like Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 7? I have no idea. So I'm going in blind with this. Going in blind. But yeah, Visions, you didn't miss much. Vision says, LOL, okay, cool. Yeah. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, Visions. I was just like, you haven't missed much, you know, so. Let's see. I got Tina set up for live streaming. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. Resident Evil, don't know much about it. So here we go.
I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Now I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited, Vic. If they made Resident Evil 7 into a movie, I'm gonna be shitting bricks because there's a guy that walks up to a dilapidated house, and he's like, "Hello, I have some problems. Like, I need to use your phone." And that's kind of how Resident Evil 7 starts. So if this movie is Resident Evil 7, it's gonna be fucking great because that deranged, like, country bumpkin hillbilly house was fucking great. Resident Evil 8, it was all right. I can't wait to play Resident Evil 9 with LC, but 4's my all-time favorite, you know, with the merchant. You guys know that, but 7's high on the list. 7 is definitely high on the list.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, I like the 1990s phone that actually has a receiver with a cord on it. You don't see that. You don't see that much in life anymore, and you sure as hell don't see it in movies anymore. But nice. From the director of Weapons. Well, I still need to see Weapons because Visions. You told me to see Weapons, and I still haven't seen it yet. But I will, my friends. There's only one Fears, and I try to get to as many movies as I can.
Babe, look, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but, some things have, happened.
First of all, this guy's stupid. Why in the blue hell he just nonchalantly walks into these people's house? The people are nowhere to be found. If someone came in my house without my permission, I'd kick the shit out of them. You don't just, like, he didn't even bang on the door. He was just like, he opened the door, hello, anyone home, hello, hello. You wait. You knock on the door. Like if I was in this situation, I'd knock once, let them come to the door. If nobody came to the door, I would knock again. If no one came to the door the second time around, I would just turn around and walk away and find another house to use the phone that people actually came to the door. This guy just opens the door, nonchalantly picks up the phone. I'm like, dude, you're going to get your head blown off, you know, if you do that. But anyway.
I'm in, like, a seriously fucked up situation right now.
Oh, shit. I saw the typewriter. I saw the typewriter in the back on a desk, Vic. I shit you not. The old typewriter, like where you save your progress. He's opening all the drawers, and then he finds some ammo, and he finds a gun, and then you just hear him say, I'm seriously in a fucked up situation. Way in the back on the desk, I saw the old typewriter. That's fucking great. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Okay.
And it looks like there's a chance that we might not get to talk to each other again.
Oh, shit. Here comes the zombies.
I just wanted you to know. I love you.
Nice! I guess this is like a new adventure. I saw the typewriter, I saw the guns, but this is not from any of the movies. So maybe this is just like a new adventure. And they'll probably turn this into a video game, but I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. I'm gonna give it. Because I saw the actual shotgun, from Resident Evil 4 and 7. It's a certain type of shotgun. It's the same one. I saw the typewriter, so I'm gonna give it a 9.3, a solid 9.3 out of 10. That was pretty good. 9.3 out of 10. Oh yeah, that's on the list. That's on the list. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna find 2 more trailers to watch, and then we're gonna move on, my friends. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, my friends. Let me catch up with the chat. Lantern says, "Damn, that was a good fart." Pew. I bet it was, Lantern. Yo, what's up, Primetime Gaming? Vision says, "Well, howdy, Lantern. What's up, big ballers? Shout out to all my..." Oh, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. You almost got me, Primetime Gaming, but I'm not going to say that, my friends. Shame on you. Shame on you, my friends. So, well, let's see what other movies are coming out. Let's see. Let me try to find, 2026 movie trailers. Let's see what's coming out. Let's see what else is coming out. Let's see. Resident Evil. Okay. Beast of War. I don't know what that is. Let's see here. Oh, a new version of Street Fighter. Nice. Nice. That's cool. Let's see what else. Let's see. Jackass, the best and the last. Okay. I'm going to review the new Jackass one. So, I guess this is the very last one. Well, they are getting old. They're jackasses in their 50s, so eventually they're going to either kill themselves or kill somebody or break something. So Jackass, best and last. I am a fan of Jackass, but it's getting a little bit of redundant, Jackass best and last trailer review. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So far, Resident Evil is the best one so far.
Reminder, the stunts in this movie were performed by professionals.
Hi, I'm Wee Man.
I'm Ben Margera.
I'm Preston Lacey.
I'm Chris Pontius.
So for your safety and the protection of those around you,
I'm Dave England.
I'm Danger Aaron. I'm Steve. I'm Ryan Dunn.
do not attempt
Oh, yeah, dude, I'm Steve-O. Yeah, I did.
the stunt you have just seen.
Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville.
Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville.
Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
Welcome to the first day of our last film.
All right, so it's a mixture. So I'm pretty sure by the intro, it's a mixture of old classic footage and new footage. So kind of like a highlight movie, the best of the best.
How are you feeling? I'm sad. Does it make you sad, Chris?
No, I'm not in touch with my emotions.
I would like to introduce you to our new cast member, Larry.
Oh, shit.
Nice to meet you all. Big fan.
Okay, so this robot is going to kick each of them in the nuts. Oh, well, that's going to hurt. Damn!
Give me a bucket of water so I can throw it on Larry. 25 years and we haven't learned a goddamn thing. Can someone go get the shot collar for your penis? Poopy said he wants to try it.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Damn, that must have hurt. Wow.
It's a whole other level.
I like that they're not putting they're taking legendary footage from back in the day, like from the TV show, and unseen footage and mixing it in with a bunch of new stunts. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Look pretty happy about it.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be
High five.
That's one of my favorite pranks. When Bam comes in, and Ryan Dunn, and Aaron McGee, and it's like something out of the cartoon, like Johnny Knoxville makes that gigantic hand. They're walking this way, and the hand swings out and blasts them in the face. And Wee Man is selling it. Wee Man's acting like he's making coffee, and he's like, "Hey, Dunn, high five!" Bam, right in his face. That's one of my favorite ones because it's shocking, and it must have hurt like hell. but it's funny.
This is the escape room from hell.
Oh, here we go.
Game. I think we're moving to the next room.
If you're gonna be done.
Johnny Knoxville, he's funny, but he's certifiably insane. I would never do a Jackass film with these motherfuckers. They're crazy. Like, what me and my buddy Eric and Trent did was peanuts compared to these fucking guys. But our video was still pretty good.
You gotta be.
This jump, something like
You got it in the strum pretty good. We are going to be making history today with the first robot prostate exam.
This is what Jackass looks like at 50. You see the finger on that thing?
That's not a finger. It's a claw.
Let's let it rip, baby.
These guys are obsessed with fingers in their ass and stuff with their ass. Like, I'd be like, no one's touching my ass. Like, again, another reason why I would never do a Jackass film with these fucking idiots. They're hilarious. I'll give them that. They're hilarious. But no finger is getting near my ass. Fears likes my ass. Nothing is going to penetrate my ass. Don't get near my ass. Fuck you. Like, I'd be like, you guys are insane. Like, no one's touching me. Certainly no one's touching my ass. Ladies only. Ladies, 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 ladies. Fuck all you guys. Like, thank God nothing happened like that in our Jackass. I was more about, Eric was all into like the naked stuff. I was more about reaction stuff. I'll give you an example. Eric went down a hill in a wagon and crashed into a lake naked. Yeah, we thought it was funny. Mine, I think, was more funnier. I put more thought into my pranks. My friend's dad was learning Kung Fu, and his sensei gave him like an authentic ninja costume. And my friend's dad was like a second-degree black belt. I said, I swear to God, hand to God, I said, I will not mess up your ninja suit. And he said, Fierce, I get it. He goes, I know what you're going to do. He goes, you want to go out and like ninja the Christ out of people. I went, I do. So I hid like in trash cans, and they came out of the gas station, and I would karate the fuck out of them, and I would make them laugh, you know? Like, that's more my style. One lady's pumping her gas, and I'm like, hi-yaw! And she's like, get the fuck out of my face. And I'm like, Fear's ninja. Fear's ninja. And I just kept doing that in her face, and she was getting pissed. I was laughing, of course, and that's more my style, but these guys are nuts. These guys are nuts. Let's finish the trailer, but you got to give them credit, but nothing would touch my ass. Well, let's just put it that way. Hilarious. I'm going to give it, besides the robot prostate exam, that was too much. That was too much. But besides the robot prostate exam, so look forward to that, I'm going to give it a solid 9.7. 9.7. I'm looking forward to that last movie. 9.7 out of 10. It's not too bad. Not too bad. All right, I'm going to watch one more trailer, and then we're going to move on. But let me catch up with the chat. But that was nuts. That was crazy. It's going to be a fun movie to watch. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. Where'd I leave out? Let's see. Howdy, Visions. All right, now, Visions. Howdy, Lantern. What's up, big ballers? Let's see. Don't even go there, Visions. We don't mention Larry's name. He's in Blockland forever. And his channel, Third Time's a Charm, Larry. I'm going to wait for the right moment. Like when he's at work at like 2 in the morning, I'm going to strike every single one of his fucking videos. Enjoy it while you can, Larry. You'll never know when fear strikes. Ha ha! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. My favorite skit is Medicine Ball Dodgeball. Yeah, that's pretty funny. You know what? That should be primetime. You inspire me. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my top 10 favorite stunts of all time that Jackass has done. I mean, from the TV show to now. That's going to be hard to pick like 10 of them. But you inspired me, buddy. You inspired me. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Because I need time to think. I need to look back. I need to look back, think about, because they did so much shit. But yeah. So, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cave says, yo, what's up? Fierce, what's up? And he says, still no word from Zach. This is getting serious. No, I did. Zach called me earlier today when I was resting. Because even though my stomach was hurting, I did go to work. So while I got home around 9-ish, and he called me around 11 or 12, and I woke up around 1-ish. So yeah. So he woke me up. I said, hello? And then he told me what was going on. And apparently, he just took a break from the Discord. He took a break from everybody last night. That's why he was in my chat for a little while. And then all of a sudden, he just like disappeared. And I thought I had pissed him off. And he goes, nope, Fears. He goes, that was not the case. And I was like, well, what was it? I said, what was the case? And he said, me and Bree started arguing. So he goes, at first I went for a walk. And then after my walk, I got in my car and just went for a drive. And just turned off my cell phone. I just needed some time to think. And I was like, oh, so you're okay. And he was like, yeah, I'm okay. He goes, just sometimes it's too nuts. He goes, also, I don't know what Rob said, but he goes, plus Rob and Carl and all those guys in my Discord and other people's Discord, they're going nuts. They're saying all this shit about me. I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, here we go again. And I was like, Zach, that's why I stay out of those Discords. Because it's too much sometimes. I pop in from time to time. Say hello, get a couple of memes, because I do love the memes. I do love the memes. But I haven't went in anyone's Discord in maybe a month or two. It's been a minute. It's been a while. But I guess the core part of it, Cave, was he had an argument with Bree. And I was like, Zach, who gives a damn? Like, she's not your daughter. She's not your family. Like, you don't owe any of your crazy roommates nothing. You don't owe them nothing. Just be like, try by, see you later. It's been kind of fun. Peace. I would have already been out of there. Nothing against Zach. I would have packed up my shit, been like, yo, Mom, Dad, I'm kind of in a bind. Oh, great. I can stay there, Mom and Dad? Awesome. Until I get my RV, great. I'd pack up my stuff. Literally, Cave, Primetime, Visions, Tokes, everybody in the chat. It would take me a weekend to pack up. I would go to Walmart, get a bunch of boxes, go to Sam's Club, get a bunch of boxes, get some duct tape, or some clear packaging tape, throw all my shit in boxes, pack it up, store it at my mom and dad's house, stay with them for a good couple of months. As soon as I get the RV, Mom, Dad, I'm going to go out filming for a couple months. I'll be back. Because eventually Zach's going to want to get his own place, Like, eventually he's going to get tired of, like, just driving everywhere and stuff, which it's going to be fun. I told him, well, Zach, in between me working, I'll come on some adventures with you. I can't come on all the adventures, but I'll come on some of them. And I was like, but eventually you're going to want to, like, have a home. And he was like, oh, yeah, I understand, Fears. I said, yeah, but you'll be so much better off. I'm like, get the fuck out of there. Like, to me, I wouldn't have cared if I would have broke that lease. I would have been like, here's my last bit of money. I'm fucking out. Peace. Me and Rob and Carl, we don't agree on much, but they were 100% right. You can break a lease at any time. It's going to cost you to break the lease, but you'll save millions of headaches in the long run. Like, I'd be like, yeah, I'm breaking the lease. Here's my money. Peacing, deucing out, and I'm out of there. I would have been gone ages ago. Ages ago. But he says he's out in June or July, whenever it is. So, there it is. There it is. I like the one where they stuff Wee Man inside April's... Yeah. Oh, man, that's nuts. Fears, would you do a Jackass movie with Punk Rock, a museum, and Randall? I know Randall wouldn't do it. Randall would not do it. Museum, I've said it from day one. Museum is cool, but he is weird. Museum is weird. Punk Rock, we've only been friends for like a year or two, so I don't really know much about Punk Rock. But, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? I've known Randall the longest out of all you guys. Randall wouldn't do it. Randall would egg me on, but he wouldn't do a Jackass film. He wouldn't do a Jackass film. Me and Trent were the big instigators back in the day. Trent would come up with the idea, like, oh yeah, Fears, you do it. I'm like, why me? He's like, well, Fierce, I can't do it. I'm like, yeah, but it was your idea. And we had a rule. If you came up with the idea, you had to do it. So he would instigate me to do it. And I'd be like, don't even go there. I'm like, I'll instigate you right back, Trent. And then Trent would end up doing it. Every once in a while, he got me to do it. But usually, I instigated him 10 times more back, and then he would fucking do it. Yeah. Or we'd get somebody else. He'd be like, Fierce, I don't want to do it, but let's just get Eric or Nick or Tommy to do it. All right, sounds good, buddy. I'm on your side. Trent be like, hey, Eric, me and Fierce, we talked it out. You got to do this prank, man. You got to do this stunt. And Trent be like, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. What's up, Lark? How you been, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Toke says, welcome to Jackass. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. Like I said, the Jackass one, I gave about a 9.7 out of 10. Let's see. Steve-O did an unaired stunt where he let 15... Ew. That's just gross. That's gross. That is gross. Punk Rock says, you know what, Fierce? I just wanted to let you know my balls are itchy. That's way too much information. That's too much. That's too much. That is too much. But thanks for letting me know. Yo, Dan, with the donations. Oh, wow. Thanks, Dan. He says, I'll give you $5 just because I walked in here and the first thing I hear is robot prostate exam. Well, yeah, Dan, I was watching, I just reviewed Jackass Best and Last trailer. I gave it a 9.7 out of 10. And apparently, Steve-O gets a prostate exam by a robot, and you just see, like, you see Steve-O in the trailer open up the gown, and then the robot hand goes in. And I was like, all right, I've seen enough. But anyway, thanks for that super chat donation, my friend. I'm going to like it. I'm going to heart it. And I'm going to do, now you can do responses back. So let's see if I know how to, let's see if I know how to do this. You click on it and then, oh, I forgot how you respond it. Crap, I forgot how to respond to this. I hate technology, Dan. If I can remember how to respond to this, I will. Anyway, thank you for the $5 donation to begin with, my friend. It's good to see you, Dan. I haven't seen you in the chat in a little while. But thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice of him. Very nice of Dan to give me a donation. I appreciate it. Lantern wants a crown check. All right, Lantern, I'll do a crown check. Here we go. Here we go. So, coming in 9th place is Primetime Gaming. Then Lark. And then 7 is Visions. 6 is Lantern. 5 is Randall. 4 is Adam. 3 is Strong Bear. 2 is Punk Rock. And coming in hot is Dan, because he just donated. So I appreciate that. So Lantern, if you want that crown, man, either donate and have a donation war with Dan, or you got to keep spamming away, Lantern. Lantern will probably spam, but there it is. But Punk Rock is on your heels, Dan. So you never know who will win the crowns. I guess we'll find out. We will find out, my friends. But thank you for that super chat donation, my friend. I appreciate that. Let's see. Toke says a furry like Andy. God, I hope not. Ugh. Yeah, that whole furry thing, I don't know what the fuck. That would be another reason why I would get the fuck out of there. I'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. No furries for fears. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I don't know what the hell goes on in that apartment. I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out. Anyway, let's see here. Lark says, Lantern, you don't need that crown. Well, you never know. You never know. Usually it's Visions and Lantern fighting over the crowns. So who will be the top crown winner? We'll find out. All right, I'm gonna do one more trailer watch, and then we're gonna move on. So yeah. So Vic, so far my favorite trailer review today. That Resident Evil, I'm excited. I saw the original typewriter. You know, like where, you know, the old 1930s one where you had to go like that, type, and you had to put in the ink ribbon and all that shit. I saw that on the desk, way in the back while the main character, he's covered in blood. He's opening all the drawers trying to find some shotgun ammo because he finds a shotgun. And I was like, same shotgun from the video game, same typewriter from the video game. I'm like, oh shit, I'm excited. So, nice little throwback. I was like, oh hell yeah, here we go. Motherfucker. That's right. All right, let me find one more trailer. Let's see here. You know what? I'll do Avengers Doomsday new trailer, The End Begins, because I haven't seen it yet. And I'm curious. So, because I've seen all the other Avenger movies, and they're pretty good, but this one's extra special because Robert Downey Jr., he was Iron Man. Now he's playing Dr. Doom. Oh, yeah. I'll be honest. I haven't seen him act as Dr. Doom. He kicked ass as Iron Man. I loved him as Iron Man. Iron Man was rocking. So, if he can pull off Iron Man, we'll see if he can pull off Dr. Doom. Doomsday. Let's see. Doomsday. Trailer review. All right. Let's see if it's going to be any good. We'll see. Because sometimes...
Ghirardelli caramel and chocolate.
Sometimes these superhero movies, sometimes they're good and sometimes they're crap. So we'll see.
Great on their own, but together, it's like...
Alright, here we go.
I searched for him across thousands of possibilities, thousands of endings, but none of them were this.
We thought we had everything under control.
Oh, nice Ant-Man cameo. I like Ant-Man, he's cool.
Control was always an illusion, Thor.
I have seen the end, Avengers. The multiverse shatters, reality bleeds.
Oh, damn. Captain America's shield is, like, bent in half. And I like Dr. Doom's... It's the same iconic mask, but they've tweaked it a little bit. I like it.
Unless Franklin Richards stands at my side, everything ends.
So that I may fight once more, defeat one more enemy. I get scared. Are you prepared to die?
All right. Let's give the people what they came for. He planned.
Nice, Deadpool's in there. Oh, shit.
He's seen everything. He knows everything.
Kingdom of Wakanda.
Then, Unity Street between Boom and Gang.
He wants to play God. Let him be one.
Behold, the battle world is born.
Wow. December 2026. I might go see that. I'm still kind of iffy on it, but I'm gonna give it. There was a lot of characters in it that I love, because Dr. Doom is one of the most epic villains ever. One of them. There's more villains, but he's one of the big bad guys. I liked it. It was all right. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It's not too shabby, my friends. All right, I'm going to use the restroom. 2 minutes. I'll be right back, my friends. And then the next thing we're going to get on is, let's see, I'm going to do movie props that flopped. So Meta gave me this idea. And she said, I literally sometimes I think of some good topics. Like, I'll think of like 2 or 3. And normally I have either 3 topics or 4 to do a whole show. And I'm like, Meta, just give me one more. And then she's like, well, since you've asked me a lot of movie questions, she's like, do you like movie props? And then I wrote, oh yeah, I love movie props. She goes, well, sometimes there's great movie props in movies and sometimes there's bad ones. And she's like, for an example, she's like, she goes, talk about movie props that flopped. And I said, can you give me an example? She said, the hydrator out of Back to the Future 2. How great would it be to have you put in a little pizza like that small, put it in the hydrate level 4, please. Is it ready yet? And then she's like, Here you go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, Mom. Can you sure hydrate a pizza? So I was like, I like that. So that's the one that we're doing. Yo, what's up, Chicken Wizard? He says, well, howdy. Howdy, Chicken Wizard. Dave says, I will. I will on what? Let's see. I will. Did I miss something? Big shout out to Dan with that super chat donation. Hey, Dan, get off of your fucking ass. What, a measly $5? Give me $20. You and your wife can afford it. Give me $20. I'm just joking. I'm just playing around. Dan's like, wow, Fierce, being a little greedy, are we? No, I'm just joking. I appreciate every donation. I was just joking, Dan. I'm just playing around. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. What's up, Chicken Wizard? Good to see you. Good to see you, Chicken Wizard. Howdy, Dave. Howdy, Chadwick. Hey, Chicken Wizard. I would never make you pay for my mini golf, Dave. I'm a good man. That you are, Chicken Wizard. That you are. By the way, Chicken Wizard, that's what we should do next time. The next time I'm in town, Toyman Toy Show. Toyman Toy Show, right? Lunch. And then me and Chicken Wizard mini golfing it up so I can kick your ass in mini golf, Chicken Wizard. I'm throwing the challenge out, Chicken Wizard. You know which one I'm talking about. Mid-Rivers Mall, that jungle, whatever that one is. That's the one that we're doing. We're doing that one. Oh, yeah. And you know what, Chicken Wizard? Fears is such a nice guy. I'll even buy your miniature golf for you. So I'll buy miniature golf for me and Chicken Wizard. The ultimate fight to the death. Who will win? Fears will reign supreme. When I die, there'll be a miniature golf putter in my hand, taking the crown, my friends. Ha 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 ha. Oh, yeah. Chicken Wizard says, Chicken Jockey. I missed that. I stepped away to watch that trailer. What happened? What about my wife and $20? So here it is, Dan. I said, yo, Dan. I said, thanks for that super chat donation. And then I went in hot, Dan. I was just joking. I was like, what, $5? I'm like, $5 measly dollars? I'm like, you can't. I'm like, fucking cheapskate. I'm like, you and your wife can afford it, Dan. I'm like, give me $20, bitch. And then I was like, I'm just joking around. I'm just playing, buddy. So, yeah. No, I do appreciate every super chat donation. So, Dan, I was just joking with you and your wife. I appreciate all the donations, my friend. So, yeah, I was just joking around. Let's see. There can only be one. By the power of Grayskull. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Dave, instead of by the power of Grayskull, by the power of the mini golf putter, I am the power. Is it I have the power? Excuse me. Give me 1 second. It's been a long time since I've watched He-Man. Hang on. Which I need to. I need to watch the 80s He-Man again, because I love that one. With Dolph Lundgren? Oh, yeah. Hey, Meta, just real quick. I had a brain fart. In He-Man, what's his iconic saying when he holds his sword up in the air?
By the power of Grayskull. That's the iconic phrase associated.
Yeah, but what's the other one? Is it I am the power or I have the power?
I have the power. That's the one.
I have the power. That's it. I thought it was I am the power. My bad, Dave. My bad. Well, let's see here. I haven't mini golfed since I was a teenager, so you'd probably win. Well, hey, a win is a win. But Chicken Wizard, I got to put you to the test. A battle of wits. A battle of champions. There it is. Dave says, it's been a while since I played miniature. No, it hasn't, Dave. We just did it last weekend. Sly Devil, you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yo, what's up, Tylenol? How you been, buddy? He says, what's up, Fears? What's up? Well, what's up is I need to go use the restroom, and I need to go use it right now. So 2 minutes, I'll be right back, and we're gonna get on to those movie props, my friend. So back in 2 and 2, y'all. 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. Chicken Wizard. You know what's funny? You know what's funny is there's going to be a lot of pressure. There's going to be a lot of pressure, Chicken Wizard, right? And Visions, I hope you're still watching. There's going to be a lot of pressure. I've been talking so much smack against Bukkake and Visions. Like, when I come and see you, Visions, or when you and your lady or you and your brother come visit me, whichever happens first, I've been talking so much fucking smack. Like, oh yeah, I'm the miniature golf master. I'm the master. What if Bukkake wins? Or what if Visions wins? Visions, you'll never let me live it down. So there's going to be a lot of pressure. I'm going to be a little nervous, though, you know, because, like, whoa, Dan, $20. Wow, you did not have to. I was joking, my friend, but I appreciate that. Damn, y'all. What if I say $100? $100, Dan. Ha ha. No, I'm just joking. No, 20 is more than enough. So now Dan's donated 5 with the 20. He did have 40. So now he's donated altogether $55. You are the man, Dan. You are the man, buddy. Oh, my Lord. Wow. Wow, let's see. I'm going to heart that. I'm going to like that. He says, it's just $20, dude. No big deal. But seriously, I do enjoy the positive fears. Stay on course in the positive. Shit will keep coming, sadly. Your friend is not learning that lesson too well. I hope he finds center soon. Yeah. Well, me and Zach had a very, 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 very long talk, and I said, Zach, I stood up for myself, Dan. I was like, Zach, last weekend was only a tiny bit fun. I said, it was pure fucking hell. I said, you will never put me through what you put me through last weekend. He did apologize, but I said, this shit's got to stop. I said, you didn't check on Dave once. I said, Dave can barely bend down and grab his miniature golf ball. I said, if James wasn't doing it, I was doing it. I said, Zach, you have to take Dave's age into consideration. I'm 42. I'm going to be 43 this October. James is, what is he? James is going to be, I think, 22, 23 coming up here soon. Something like that. Zach's going to be 40 coming up soon. I said, Dave is 20 years older than us, you know? I said, Dave's going to turn 61 because Dave's birthday is December. I'm sorry, not December. I'm tripping. Dave's birthday's right near mine, Dan. Mine's October 28th. His is October 20th, but me and Dave are celebrating our birthdays together at Spooky Empire, and it's going to be fucking great. Spooky Empire, a lot of hot goth chicks, oh yeah, a lot of Halloween costumes, a lot of Halloween candy, a lot of going nuts, a lot of going ballistic, a lot of horror movie props, a lot of horror movies, a lot of sluts, you know. It's going to be great. It's going to be all delicious jams and jellies, my friend. Oh yeah, it's going to be a great birthday. It's going to be a fantastic birthday, but I was joking, Dan. I never thought in a million years you'd donate $20, but thanks, buddy. You are the man, dude. I'm trying to remember how you comment back. There it is. Yo, buddy. Thanks so much for the $20. You are the man, dude. Thanks so much for the love, the support, the donations, and everything else, my friend. Bam. There we go. I appreciate that. Well, now I know how to respond to the donations. Let me go back to where Dan donated $5 so I can respond to that one as well, because I don't want to not respond to each of them. It took me a minute, Dan, but I was like, I know there's a way you can respond. And I think, you know what? I think the $5 one's passed. I think you have to respond like right away because it won't let me respond to the $5 one. Damn it. All right, well, whenever I get another donation, I'll respond like real quick. Because I responded to the $20 donation. Thank you. Well, now, Lantern, now you're definitely not going to win a Crown Lantern because Dan for a while is going to be the top crowd because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Thank you, Dan, so much. The $20 donation. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, let me read it again because that was very nice of that what Dan said. He says, fears, it's just $20. No big deal. LOL. But seriously, I do enjoy the positive fears. I like to call it the happy-go-lucky fears. Fears always wants the happy-go-lucky fears to stay here. I want the happy-go-lucky fears to stay here. I hate the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde fears where I get in those moods and I get pissed off and then all hell reigns supreme and my bad side comes out. And you guys know what happens when my bad side comes out. When my bad side comes out, watch out. It's like a wrecking ball. But yeah. No, man, that's cool. I appreciate the $20. Hell yeah. I thank you. Lord Vader thanks you. Slimer thanks you. Fucking D-Man. D-Man thanks you. Thanks for the $20, Dan. Now, D-Man, get off of your ass and make Dan a squirrel video. Dan is yet to have a squirrel video. I've had dozens and dozens and dozens of squirrel videos. You know what? Randall's only gotten 1 or 2 squirrel videos. Get your head out of your ass, D-Man. D-Man, I love you. You're my buddy. You're my pal. But make a squirrel video for Dan. Hell yeah. I got your back, Dan. No worries. No worries. Oh, yeah. Shortly, either this weekend I'm going to do another squirrel Lego build for D-Man, or I'm going to crush that DeLorean time machine Lego build. Vic, remember that one? It's going to be one of those. It's either going to be the squirrel build or the DeLorean time machine build. Bada bing, bada boom. I may do that one after church on Sunday. So, it'll either be Saturday afternoon right before Yak's show or Sunday afternoon. I haven't decided, but one of those. Yeah. Dan's donation got 3 likes. I appreciate that. You are the man, dude. Let's see. Tylenol says, "What's up, Lampy? Are you being a good boy?" He better be. He better be. What is this? His 3rd, 4th chance? No more, Lantern. No more. Let's see. I can't wait until all non-local AI assistants are locked behind a paywall. And then Lantern gave me a shitload of tomatoes. Strong Bear says, "I agree, Dan." You know what, Dave? I agree with you and Dan. Because Zach has put me and you through some shit, man. I just want Zach to... It's a mixture of both. I'm all for filming, donations, hanging out with the fans, but you have to care about your friends and your family first. This is how it would go. Family first. Family first. Then family first, then my church family, then friends, then the fans. As it should be. Not that I don't love you guys. I love the fans, but I'll always be there for my nephew Shelton and my mom. If my mom got sick, I would call into work tonight and I would fly home right away. Because I love my mother. If anything happened to Shelton, I would be on a flight, lickety-split. You know what I'm saying? So, and sometimes Zach cares way too much about his fans. And me and Dave are looking at each other. How in the blue hell are we supposed to hang out when there's a camera 2 inches from our face? 6.5-hour live stream. I'm like, that's too much. It's too much. Like, I had no problem filming for about an hour, hour and a half, the hot dog challenge. I filmed it. Zach filmed it. Dave and James, they filmed a bit of it. That was good. And then I thought we were just going to vlog and enjoy the rest of the day. And we did. We vlogged a little bit of me showing Zach all the hotels and stuff, or my 2 favorite. Not all of them, my 2 favorite. And then miniature golf. And then I started to let it go. And then all the other bullshit that he did. Then the rain, and so then I was half drenched with sweat and drenched with water. And I was getting more frustrated and more pissed. I'm like, that motherfucker still hasn't turned off the goddamn live. I was 2 seconds away from leaving. It was a horrible weekend. Bits of it was good, but a lot of it was horrible. and I said it to myself, I said it to the fans, I'll say it again, Zach will never put me through what he put me through last weekend ever again. Case closed. Case closed. Lantern, thanks for all those tomatoes, my friend. Lots of tomatoes. Lots of going nuts. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's see. Tylenol says Bukaki will eat 100 nuggets playing mini golf and win. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. I got to stop talking shit because Visions, you know what would happen. I'll get all like caught up. Like, oh, man, I'm hanging out with the legendary Bukaki and the legendary Visions, finally. We go to some miniature golf place like in Oregon, and then Visions and Bukaki like, all right, Fierce, go ahead. And then I just choke, and then Visions, Visions, you'd never let me live it down. You'd be like, hey, Fierce, what was all that about? You're going to beat my ass in miniature golf? Hey, Fierce, I just destroyed you in miniature golf. I'd be like, oh, that would be bad. But anyway, if I do lose, I will be a gentleman. I will shake Bukaki's hand. I will shake Vision's hand. And I will say, you know what? The better man won. The better man won. There it is. So we'll see. Whenever that glorious day happens, my friends. All right, let's see. Dan says, not a big deal. Anyway, I'm in and out. Hopefully everything's Gucci and everyone stays good. Holler at you when I can. Hey, Dan, I appreciate you stopping by. You're more than welcome to come and go as you please. No worries, my friend. No worries. Thanks so much. Buddy, thanks so much for the $20. You are the man, dude. Thanks so much for the love, support, and the donation. Absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tylenol says, you know what, Fierce? Lantern may not get a crown. Well, let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? Let's see. Let's check the crown status. We got Tylenol, number 9. Visions is number 8. Let's see. Randall is at 7. Abachidi is 6. 5 is Punk Rock. 4 is Lantern. 3 is Tokes. Strong Bear 19, number 2. And coming in hot at number 1 is Dan. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, let the fighting of the crowns continue, my friends. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. Dan is already a squirrel. No, not yet. Not yet. D-Man has not made a squirrel video for Dan. Not yet. I don't believe so. Because I've been watching a lot of them. And a possible Mrs. Fierce. Oh, well, I hope so. I hope so, Dave. I hope so. I hope so. You should crush it with the Fears Mobile. Crush what? Crush what with the Fears Mobile? Let's see. Zach let his inner vlog master get the best of it. Yeah. That's right, Visions. That's right. Visions says, you know what, Fears? When we hang out, you better be a good boy, Fears. Oh, I will. I will. But that's what I'm saying, Visions. What if I talk all this shit, right? I meet your brother, Bukaki. I meet the legendary Bukaki and legendary Visions. You know, check out the inner sanctum of I can't wait to see where you work, buddy. And I want to help Visions make at least one shirt. I want to help you make at least one shirt. Then we go golf, and you're like, oh, hey, Fears, what was all that about? You're going to kick my ass in miniature golf? And then I fail miserably? You and your brother would not let me live it down, not even for a second. And you know what? I will gladly accept that because I've been talking so much shit for so many years. Like, yeah, I'm the golfing master. I'm the golfing master. And then I can just see it. I choke. Fierce chokes. And Vision's like, hey, Fierce, fuck you. Ha, ha, ha. I'm the golfing master. But Visions, if that happens, I will shake your hand and say, good job. I will shake Bukaki's hand. And I deserve it because I've been talking so much smack. Well, not smack. Friendly competition talk. Yeah. Now, that's a better way to put it. But I will be on my best behavior. I promise. I promise. So, yeah. Dave says, you have to have that balance. Oh, absolutely. Zach just gets so much, like, oh, it's our full-time job. I'm like, Zach, it's not our full-time job. And I hate to burst Zach's bubble. I've said it many times. I've said it to Dave. Dave agrees with me. I said, Zach, Dave, I do videos because I love content making. I love everything about movies. I love editing, writing, directing, acting. editing a film. I like all the behind the scenes. I like what's in front of the camera, what's behind the camera. I said, I will never be Adam the Woo. I'll never be Casey Neistat. I'll never be Roman Atwood, ever. I'm a realist. If I'm wrong, and Fears ever made it to 100,000, I would be like, that was damn luck. I'm excited that I hit 100,000. And I would apologize to Zach and to the fans, like, well, I never thought I would make 100,000. But until that glorious day happens, I'm just going to keep focusing on what's important. Family, friends, content, my job, whatever the job may be, you know, whether I stay at FedEx or find something else, and the fans. That's what's really important. That's what's important. Focusing on the content, trying to out-top myself on the content, always, my friends. Getting the content out faster. But I agree, Dave. There's got to be a balance. There has to be a balance. No way in hell would I ever go live on my phone for 6.5 hours. The longest live I've ever done is on here. I sat here and it was 11 hours and like 30 minutes. So, yeah. That's right, y'all. All right, let's see what's next. What's next? All right. Time for some movie props that flopped. All right, here. Movie props that flopped. And I'm going to start with a big one. One of my personal favorites. One of your personal favorites, Visions. The actual Jaws, the actual mechanical shark. It barely worked. And when it did work, they were like, quickly, shoot it, quick, because they never knew when that fucking shark was going to break down. So Steven Spielberg had to get he had to actually get, he had to actually work around the script. He's like, they would come over the radio. The shark's not working. The shark's not working. What are you talking about? The shark's not working. We're ready to film. And then he had to like work around it. And then finally, I'd say the last probably 20, 25 minutes of the film, finally the shark started working. But it kind of flopped because there was supposed to be more scenes. There was supposed to be more scenes with the shark, but it actually worked out to his advantage because he's like, well, I'll make it more intense. Like, it's more terrifying to hear the music and then you see the shark, like the shark's point of view, like swimming real fast through the water, than to actually see the shark. But it pays off in the end when you actually do see the shark. So it kind of worked, but it kind of didn't. So it kind of flopped a little bit. So Bruce the Shark is number one that kind of flopped. So Bruce. No! Don't even go there, Visions. You know I'm playing around. Come on. He says, to be honest, I don't know if I want you at my house. You brought up the Richie mildew on the bathtub for like 5 years. Well, I was joking. Because sometimes there's mildew on my on mine, but then Fierce cleans it. I was joking, So, yeah. No way I'd let you anywhere near me with a camera, LOL. Well, we're definitely going to be vlogging. So, yeah. Visions, I'm a very respectable person. If you and Bukaki didn't want to film, I would not film anything. It would suck that I wouldn't get any footage of any of you guys, in a vlog, but if you guys did want to film, I would respect your wishes. Obviously, I would respect your wishes in your house, my friend, I would never say anything to anyone about their house. Richie, I was joking. I actually did see mildew, though, and I was kidding, but I'm sure Richie has washed his tub by then, So, I'm down for whatever you and your brother want to do, Visions, whatever we do, hang out, buddy. Really, I'll be content if you and me just recreate that. I don't have the handle. Open the lock, and then that would be it. And then I would vlog other stuff while I was in Oregon because it's been a long time since I've been in Oregon. But if you guys didn't want the camera on you, I would absolutely. I know you're joking around though, Visions, but I would never disrespect anyone's house. Anyone. anyone. I definitely want to see, you know, the Exhumed Vision shop, though, you know. I would love to help you make a couple of shirts, like an actual order. I would just be like, all right, tell me what to do, and I'll do it. So that's going to be fun. But I promise, buddy, I will be on my best behavior. You have nothing to worry. We've been friends for years, Visions. You know I would never disrespect you or your girlfriend's house or anything. I would never do anything like that. I really was kidding when it came to Richie's house, because obviously he's probably washed his tub by now. I know you're playing around, though. That's right, Dave. Party stream. Well, that's coming up soon, Dave. Because I get more, what is it? I get more, it's like 3 or 4 days, I get some more stream time. I need to check and see, because I know I'm out on StreamYards. But you have to wait like 4 or 5 days, and then you get some more, because I know you guys like the StreamYard. I like them too, because then I get to add more to the show. I don't mind doing a solo show here and there, but I also like adding more stuff to it, like all the funny pictures that I post, you know, all the Fears vlogs, like watching those old legendary Fears vlogs, watching other people's vlogs and shit. So I'm definitely gonna get some more stream time here soon, Dave. I need to check my email though, because I usually send you an email saying you have to wait certain blah 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 amount of days, and then you get it back. So, yeah. Yep. Exactly, prime time. I would never. Visions, you know I'm kidding around. You know, I was kidding around about Richie, because Richie gets, you know, Richie's half the time he's either sitting in his desk, or at his desk, or he's doing something crazy in a shower, you know. No way would I ever go into like your shower, Visions, you know. I may use the restroom, but if I had to, but I would never just jump in your shower. No, I respect people's homes. I know you have a kick-ass TV, because you sent me a photo of you watching Star Trek 2, and you had your records, you know, in the front and all that. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. No, Fears would be on his best behavior. Trust me. All right. So here we go. So the first movie prop that flopped, definitely Bruce the Shark. It worked out to their advantage. You know, like less is more. But he definitely had more scenes that he was going to shoot with that damn shark. But it was always sinking, or water was getting, you know, in the electronics. And they're like, this damn thing does not work. But I actually kind of like it, though, because it's terrifying. You hear about the shark. They talk about the shark all the way through the film, and he's in it for about the last 25 minutes. 20 to 25 minutes. So it kind of flopped, but it did work a bit, but it flopped. So Bruce the Shark. But it made it more terrifying, though, when you actually saw it. So, yeah. Bruce the Shark. Let me catch up. Let's see. Get it, Fears. Get it, dude. Get it, boy. Dancing first. Jamming. Singing first. Damn, Lantern, you're going nuts. Preaching first. Music first. Lantern, you're going nuts, buddy. You're going nuts. Oh, my Lord. Anyway. All right, let's see. What's next? Well, since I brought it up, the hoverboards, they kind of work, but they kind of don't, you know. Like in real life, they've actually made hoverboards, and they're about probably that much off the ground. So they kind of have them in real life. So they kind of flopped. But I don't think we'll ever get to the hoverboards that they have in Back to the Future. And don't get me wrong, I love me some hoverboards. You know, Michael J. Fox, you know, he rips off the top, you know, the handle part, rips it off, throws it, kind of goes, like that, jumps on the hoverboard, he's surfing through the air, you know, and then the Chinese guy's like, he's on a hoverboard, and then he's, you know, he's kicking the air and he's flying through the trees and shit. It would be awesome to have it. But I doubt we'll ever have it, so the hoverboard. The hydrator. Hydrate level 4, please. Is it ready? Oh boy, Mom, can you hydrate a pizza? Yeah, but would you want a hydrated pizza? I would much rather eat a homemade cooked pizza than a hydrated one. Because I bet it would taste like crap. Maybe it wouldn't, I don't know, but the hydrator definitely flopped in Fears' ball court. Hydrated pizza. Ew. Let's see what else. You know, as much as I love it, it sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't work. The Ghostbusters containment unit. It's always breaking down, or that Walter Peck asshole guy's turning it off, or God knows, what's going to happen. It gets frozen, so the containment unit, it is a prop, but it sometimes works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it flops. So I'm going to put the containment unit down. Yo, 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 yo! Heroes, I got to give you a call, man. Heroes. All right, hang on. Because I'm going to ask Heroes if he... Vic, did he watch that... Heroes, I just watched that Resident Evil thing. Damn, that's good, man. Damn. LC, it was going nuts. It was going nuts, LC. All right, hang on. Yo, 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 yo! Yo! Yo, 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 yo! What up, LC?
Oh, shit, my dude. I just got home from work. Had me working late, so I did about a good 4 hours of overtime.
Oh, hey, money, money, money. Get that overtime. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, can't complain.
I wish FedEx gave out fucking overtime. Sometimes they do, but it's slim pickings usually.
Yeah, I don't get overtime that much because every hour of overtime is $40 an hour. So
yeah.
But hey, at least I made my overtime.
Now you know why I've been looking for a better job for so long, because they treat people like garbage there. So well, I mean, not all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But like, I definitely want as many hours as possible. As much money as humanly as possible. So. Yeah, so did you watch that new Resident Evil trailer? I just watched it.
No, man, because I got to come originally, like, I just got home, so I'm like, I got to go to the gym, but then I want to go live, like, originally, okay, there's like about 3 or 4 videos that I got to do, right?
Yeah.
Of trailer reactions. So I'm like, damn, I think it'll just be easier if I just do a live and then watch all the trailers that I need to watch, and then I'll cut them down into segments.
See, that's what I do. That's what
I want to watch the new Resident Evil trailer. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I want to watch. They dropped 2 He-Man trailers, one of the heroes and one of the villains.
Nice.
So I want to watch that. So and then there's some other shit there. So I'm like, man, I'm like, instead of me having to start and stop, I might as well just do a live.
Yeah.
And then I'll just, like I do sometimes, and then just cut it in segments.
So today I did the Resident Evil trailer. I gave it a 9.3 out of 10. I did the Jackass 5. I gave it a 9.7 out of 10. And I just did Avengers Doomsday, and I gave it a 9 out of 10. Because it was a solid watch. Well, there's
no trailers for the Avengers Doomsday.
I just watched one. I just looked it up.
Yeah, I don't know what you saw. Yeah, there's no trailer yet. They haven't dropped the trailer for that.
Oh,
yet.
Then you know what it was? It was probably a fan trailer then. It looked legit though. Okay, never mind.
That's the thing though. You gotta be careful with those fan trailers because the only thing of Marvel that has dropped was the Spider-Man trailer.
Okay, then I watched a fan trailer. It looked legit though. Like I thought it was a real trailer. Okay.
Nah, yeah, but yeah, man, there's a lot of good trailers coming out. So I'm like, man, I actually want to do reactions. So I'm like, man, I might just come on for a little bit.
So bug this out. Bug this out. You're going to see it. It's way in the background. I'm watching, and they have an original typewriter on a desk way in the background when this guy is like he's rummaging around this room trying to find shotgun shells to the.
Yeah. Okay. So bug this out. So another trailer reaction that I wanted to do was the actual director, because I only heard a little bit, and I'm like, nah, you know what? I don't want to do it because I heard it while I was working. I'm like, I want to watch this interview, and do it on, like I said, on a video. So what it is that okay? So the trailer came out, right?
Yeah.
And then the director also, there's a different video of, you want to look at it. The director is a huge Resident Evil fan.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Okay.
So he said that there's Easter eggs. He said that, I guess, I gotta watch the trailer. But he said that there's a scene when he's on the phone talking to somebody, right?
Yeah.
And then he said, if you look on your far left on the corner, you're gonna see the green herb.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. I saw him talking on the phone. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, he put hints like Easter eggs of the game. So he said that his favorite game, and which it's not really based off, but that most of the movie based off. He said his favorite game is Resident Evil 4.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of what you're gonna see, he's like, yes, there's zombies in the movie, but it's not just all zombies. He said, just like Resident Evil 4, I figured since it's a T-virus, I wanted to introduce a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He said, like, Resident Evil 8 had this big-ass baby. You know what I mean?
Then they had, like, vampires and werewolves and shit. And if that new movie is based on 4, there better be a fucking merchant in there. I'm telling you, there better be a fucking merchant in this movie.
Yeah, so I actually want to see the interview. Actually see it. I just heard it. I just heard a little bit of it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, I did it just like the games. He said, I didn't see the trailer. I'm just going by what I heard him say.
Yeah. I don't want to give too much about the trailer, buddy.
He said when he starts off in the trailer, he has a handgun, and then he finds a shotgun.
Yep.
And then the shotgun has no bullets, and then he's going around the drawers looking for bullets.
Yep.
And then he finds a machine gun. He said he did everything like the game. He
Yeah.
said that he goes through like 3 or 4 doors and padlocks, and they're all
Yep.
locked.
Yep.
He has to go back and get the keys. He said, I did everything like the video game.
So, I'm just going to give you a little tidbit. So, he runs into this, like, office, and he's just pulling drawers out. Finds the shotgun shells, finds the shotgun, and it's way off, like, in the left-hand corner. I saw it for a split second. You see an old typewriter on the very edge of the desk. And I was like, just like Resident Evil 1, just like Resident Evil 2, and in Resident Evil 4. I'm like,
So he said that it's canon with Resident Evil 2, the video game. He said that it's kind of canon. He made it to be kind of a little bit canon.
Okay.
So basically, whatever happened in Resident Evil 2, even though when you watch, he says that when you watch it, which I gotta actually watch it because I didn't hear the whole.
Yeah.
But he said that he made it so that it takes place like around the Resident Evil 2 era, because in Resident Evil 2, Leon is going to the police station.
Okay.
And it's before the whole city got nuked.
So it's a mixture. It's a mixture of 2 and 4, basically.
Yeah.
Nice. I love Resident Evil 2, and I love Resident Evil 4, and I love 1.
Yeah, and then he said he didn't.
3's all right.
I gotta watch the end of it, but he said that he didn't want to do it like all the other ones and have a nemesis. He's like, there's no nemesis in the movie, because in every Resident Evil, there's always this one big monster that everybody has to fight. He's like, I didn't want to do it like that. I wanted to do it my own.
Because zombies are terrifying in themselves.
Yeah. Zombies, and when you're doing freaking freaky ass creatures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like picture 100 dead creatures running down an alleyway trying to kill you and eat you. I'd be terrified. You know.
So I want to see the trailer. I'm really excited. I haven't seen it.
We'll watch it tomorrow, because you're gonna be in for a treat, man. The guy's got blood on his face. I don't want to give you too much because I don't want to ruin it for you. It was.
No, like I said, I might just come on later on and just do a quick live stream of all the trailers. I watched that one.
Oh, it's good.
I'm gonna watch the interview. Like I said, I want to watch the 2 He-Mans ones. All of these trailers.
Oh yeah.
Came out yesterday. I think the Resident Evil one came out today.
Yeah, because my friend Vic in the chat was like, Fierce, you got to check out the new Resident Evil. And I asked him what's the name of it, because you know how it always is like Resident Evil this, Resident Evil that. He's like, Fears, it's just called Resident Evil. I'm like, okay. I'm like, let me look it up.
Yeah. Like I said, I was a little upset because he's like, there's nobody famous, it's just like a no name.
Yeah.
But I hope that it's really good, and then for part 2, they start bringing in like Leon, or freaking Jill, and all these other famous characters that we know about.
Because you know,
it takes place in the same world.
Because you know,
have this story here, and then, for instance, Leon at the police station.
Because LC, you know they can't put everything in the trailer, right? So they have this unknown character and talking to his girlfriend on the phone. Later on, you may like Jill Valentine may be in there, and Claire Redfield, and fucking Leon, and Travis, and all those other fucking guys. You never know. Like they could be in there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited for it. Even in the interview, he's like, I don't want to give out nothing away. I don't want to give no secrets away. I don't want to go on no spoilers. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I want to watch the rest of his interview. I only heard like about a quick 2 to 3 minutes of it. But yeah, just be on the lookout. Later on, I'm going to be going live, guys. So
all right, cool.
Just to do some reactions, that's all.
So I was going to ask you if you wanted to hang out this weekend, but my stomach's, still kind of on the brink. I think I'm just going to chill this weekend, but we're going to have to get together and hang out soon and go to the Lego store. We're going to have to hit up some video game play because I'm so excited to play the emulators, and I'm so excited to play Resident Evil 9 with you, and I want to do it on my channel, buddy, because the fans have been begging us to hang out again and to do a video game live stream because I am so excited for Resident Evil 9, man.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely got to link up. Hey, by any chance, only because I see it on your thumbnail on your channel, did you see the Michael Jackson already?
No, not yet. I was gonna. So the other day, to prepare to watch Michael, I watched the documentary of how they made Michael Jackson's Thriller, and I watched the Thriller, a music video again, because that movie app. I keep my progress every time I watch a movie and review it. I put it in.
Yeah.
So I was like, I wonder if Thriller's on there, because I'm like, technically, it's a movie, it's a short film, and it was in there, and the documentary, and I had no idea they had a documentary. The documentary is like 40 minutes long on how they made the actual Thriller. So I watched that.
I promise you, when you watch it, like I said, I was in there dancing and singing while watching the movie.
Okay.
There was a lot of people that was watching it, but I promise you, son, when you leave the theater, just like I did, I left the theater and I cranked up some Michael Jackson on my Spotify in my car, and I'm blasting to some Michael Jackson while driving out of the movie theater.
Listen, he was a weird guy. He was a weird guy, LC, but you cannot deny he was talented. My 3 favorite Michael Jackson songs of all time, in this order: Thriller, Beat It, and Billie Jean. I like all the others, but those are my 3 faves.
Yeah. Listen, I know he
Billie Jean.
The same thing.
What's up?
The same thing, but I know he had issues, but me personally, if the music is good, listen, I can separate the man from the artist.
Exactly.
If the man did this but as an artist, this dude was really the king of.
Oh yeah. Like no one will ever beat Elvis. Elvis is the king of rock and roll. Michael Jackson will be and always will be till the day you and me die. He is the king. He's the king of pop. Always.
Same thing. Same issue with R. Kelly. It's fucked up the things he did. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But I still jam some R. Kelly in my car.
Yeah.
I love the music. Those are all my throwbacks.
Yeah, I can
separate the man from the artist.
I can separate the man and the as an artist. Michael Jackson, he was king. But, like, he was a weird guy, like, hanging his baby outside a window, changing his nose 5, 6, 7 times, all the Neverland shit. I'm just like, this guy's weird, man. He's really weird.
In the movie, you see him change his nose at least the first time.
Okay.
From the big nose to the regular. But, yeah, man, you're gonna be...
So you think there's going to be a part 2, like his early...
Yeah, it says it, yeah. When it says his story continues. Right at the end, it says his story continues.
Okay, so...
When they made the movie originally, it was a 4.5 hour cut.
Okay.
The movie in the movie theaters is only 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So literally, when the movie finishes, it literally says his story begins.
So
there's gonna be a part 2.
The first one is all of his origins and his.
The first one is from 1965, because when he was a kid.
Yeah.
All the way to 1988. That's when it stops.
Oh, so right after Thriller.
Yeah, exactly. And then the new one will be from 88 all the way to his death.
Okay. See, so in the 80s...
Remember, Michael Jackson died in 2009.
Yeah, because in the 80s, he wasn't into all the crazy stuff. In the 90s and the early 2000s, that's when all that insane shit happened.
Yeah, it basically cut off right before all the allegations.
All right, so in the second one, it's going to be all the insane shit. Okay.
All the crazy shit, yeah, the allegations, everything all leading up to his death. You know what I mean? But
In
this movie, you still see all the cool shit. You see the Pepsi commercial. When
okay.
Caught on fire.
All right.
You know, that's what caused him to get hooked on painkillers and medicine.
I guarantee you, LC, in the sequel, they'll have that. Remember that chamber that he slept in, or whatever the hell that was? Remember the whatever that was.
The incubator.
It was like an incubator to keep him young or something, and it was in his house, and it was like a hydrosonic chamber or whatever.
Yeah, I heard about that in the magazine. But yeah, they talk about just for a little bit. They talk about
that'll be in the sequel.
Remember, the Villa-Lago is what was turning him white.
Yeah.
So yeah, they touch a little bit on that. So
okay.
The movie was amazing. I loved it. I want to see it again. It's good.
I'm either gonna try to watch it this weekend, depending on how well my stomach is, because I don't know what I ate, but something like for the last 3 days has been like killing my stomach. Like 3 days ago, I was like at 30%. I was like about to puke, or I was going to puke, and my stomach was cringing, and I was like, if it gets any worse, I'm gonna go to the doctors or like not go to work or whatever. But today it's gotten a lot better. Like today I'm like at 90%. So
I try some Alka-Seltzer. So when my stomach acts up, I've been drinking Alka-Seltzer.
Oh, I did. I took my Crohn's medicine. It's just my Crohn's. I've had to deal with Crohn's since I was 16. So I took
yeah, that's right.
I took my Crohn's medicine, and that usually helps. And then I took a nap, and that usually helps. So it's a lot better. But yesterday I barely ate anything because the thought of food yesterday was going to make me puke because the pain is unbearable. But yeah, hopefully this weekend I can go see the movie Michael. But yeah. I haven't even watched the trailer yet, so tomorrow I'm going to watch the Michael trailer, and I know there's going to be a thriller scene in it, and I bet you it's going to be epic, buddy.
Yeah, the thriller scene, the making of it, you get to see the making of it and everything, and the whole zombie stuff.
Oh, nice. Is that scene?
I wish they would have went in a little bit longer on it.
Yeah.
Especially like the other music videos, but it was really cool. Like
Is the thriller scene like? Is it like a real quick scene, or is it like in depth?
I mean, it's quick, but not too quick. Like you get to see the dancing, you get to see him say, do the whole zombie thing.
Okay.
And they come out. The thriller thing is about maybe 5 minutes of it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna let you go, but yeah, call me this weekend. The fans are begging for for us to hang out. I want to go to the Lego store because some of the best Lego builds have been at that store. I did the double-decker bus there. I got the Easter egg thing that I still need to build, and then I did the Star Wars one that I needed, the big Millennium Falcon I bought there. Yeah. I still need to do that one.
I want to go. I'm looking forward. There's that big blue. They have the big LC that I got.
Oh yeah.
They got a blue. They got just that size, but he's a blue astronaut. I want to get that blue astronaut.
Oh, nice. Well, this weekend I'm going to try to tackle. I got it at Walmart. That small DeLorean time machine. It comes with Doc Brown, Marty. It comes with
remember I showed it to you on your stream. I got the same one.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to try to tackle that Saturday afternoon right before Yakov's show, or Sunday after church. One of those. We'll see. No
problem, my friend. Well, thanks for hitting me up, my friend. We're definitely going to link up.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, guys, be on the lookout. I'm going to be live later on just to at least do a few trailer reactions. That's about it. I won't be on all.
Trust me, you're going to love the Resident Evil trailer. I was watching. I was like, oh, shit, that happens? It's going good.
And like I said, check out my reaction later on.
I will. I will.
The interview of the director talking about it and how big of a fan he is. And then he said that, like I said, the movie's made by Sony. So the cool thing he said was, man, Sony let me make the movie I wanted. They never came in and said, oh, I don't think this. I don't think you should have this.
Nice.
They let me do whatever the hell I wanted.
As they should, because
exactly.
Because I love filmmaking, but producers they don't see the image. Producers are like, oh yeah, we'll just do this to save money. Fuck that shit. You're
and the studio too.
Yeah.
They're paying for the movie. They're like, oh no, I don't think that should be in the movie, or I don't think that should be in the movie. He said no. They let him do every and anything he wanted.
Like if I ever became a director, I'd be like, no, fuck you. It's my image. I'm directing it the way I want to fucking direct it. If I want that scene in the movie, I'm gonna pay the extra money, and that scene's going in the fucking movie.
Yo, if this movie is amazing, that's it. I want him because he's a fan. I want him to make every other Resident Evil movie from now on.
Well, that's good.
That's the problem. That's the problem. They have these superhero movies being made by people that are not even superhero fans.
Yeah.
And don't know the comic book.
Like,
so, I mean, come on, man. If you don't know about it and you don't know the history, how the fuck are you going to make the movie?
Like, I would love, I'm a big, ever since I was 5 years old, my favorite superhero is Superman. I used to take bath towels, wrap them around my neck, LC, and tie them in a knot. I would jump off my stairs and land on the couch. Exactly. So I'm a big fan. So that's like someone saying, hey, I'm going to direct a Batman film, and they've never seen a Batman comic or a Batman fucking movie. I'd be like, the hell with that noise. Like, you're not a fan. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like how the hell are you supposed to direct a Batman movie if you've never read a comic or seen one of the other Batman? I've seen every Batman movie, and I've read a couple of the comics. But yeah. All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to let you go.
Go ahead and finish up your stream. Shouts out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Like I said, be on the lookout. I'll be live later on. So
all right.
My reactions on all of the new trailers that are dropping. I'll holler at you later, my friend.
Nice, man. All right. I'll see you later. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Dude, he is going to love the Resident Evil trailer. Vic, that trailer it's fucking great. I love that trailer. All right. Let me catch up on the chat, my friends. All right. Here we go. Sorry about that. I didn't mean that conversation to go on that long. Nice, man. All right, I'll see. All right, here, let me get back to the chat here. Let's see here. Let's see. Where did I leave off? I left off. LC, yo. Shout out to the chat. What's up, LC? What's up, Museum? Strong Bear says, "Where's Kate?" I don't know. I haven't seen Kate all day, so I don't know where she is. Primetime Gamer says, "What's up, Museum?" All right, back to this. All right, so movie props that flopped. Okay, so Bruce the Shark, a little bit. He worked a little bit, and then the hoverboard again. It worked a little bit, but then it didn't. The hydrator pizza, the containment unit. I'm gonna say the Hollow Theater. The Hollow Theater in Back to the Future, where he's like, Shark still looks fake. We have holograms in today's society, but nothing as complex as that. If we ever do have anything like that, it'll be way after I'm dead. So, the Hollow Theater. I'm going to go classic Star Trek, the Hollow Deck. Do you know how many times that motherfucker has broke down the holodeck? It works half the time. So, Yak, whenever you see this, I love the holodeck, but in certain episodes, it half works and it half doesn't. Then they get trapped in the holodeck, then the fucking door gets locked, and the motherfuckers can't get out and shit. So, it definitely flopped a bit. So, holodeck. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. There we go. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the donations, my friends. Big shout out to Dan with the biggest donation in quite a while. $20. Man. I appreciate it. You are the man, Dan. You are the man. All right. Let's see what else. Let's see. What's another one? You know what? I'm going to call Dave and ask him for a movie prop that flopped. Because I want to get Dave's 2 cents on this. I'm going to get Dave's 2 cents. David? Yo, Dave!
Yo, what?
All right, Dave. I I need your thoughts on this. So, movie props that flopped. So far, I got Bruce the Shark because it half worked, it half didn't. The hoverboard. They've made real ones, Dave, but they're barely off the ground. The hydrated pizza. Let's be honest. A homemade pizza will be a lot better than a hydrated one. So that the containment unit is always breaking down. The Hollow Theater from Back to the Future I put on there because yeah, we've got holograms in real life, but not to that proportion. And the holodeck off of Star Trek, yeah, it's great, but it's always breaking down. So give me another movie prop that flopped. What do you think, Dave?
How about the Halloween masks?
Oh, Michael Myers?
Yeah, not Michael, but the third movie.
Oh yeah. The Silver Shamrock. Yeah, because that's a perfect one, Dave. Because everyone thought, oh yeah, they're just these normal Halloween masks, and then they have a microchip in them, and literally Donald Cochran's like, hey, guess what? I'm gonna kill a bunch of kids, and I don't even care, and I want to kill and slaughter everybody. And I'm just like, all right, you're a fucking psycho. That's fucking nuts. All right, that's a good one, Dave. Halloween masks.
Yep.
Give me another one, Dave.
Let me think.
From Halloween 3. That's a good one.
Yeah, because it's like...
And I love that movie.
The bad item is going to be a Halloween mask.
Yeah, because everyone, like, the Halloween mask, it's for kids. Nothing bad will happen. Everything will be okay. And then all of a sudden, like, all hell breaks loose. And kids are, like, dying left and right. And that's an insane thing to happen in a movie. I mean, it's...
And what's really funny is the little medallions, what they did is they stole a piece of Stonehenge.
Yeah.
They put little pieces of it in the medallions.
Exactly, because in that movie, Stonehenge is supposed to have, like, magic power. So they take a little grain of the rock, put it in the microchip, and then all hell breaks loose. So, yeah.
He's like, really?
Oh, Kate just got here. Kate says, hi, Dave. I just opened the stream. What's up, Kate? Kate says...
about her. It's like, where's Kate?
Well, everybody was asking about Kate, and everybody was asking about Zach, and I was like, Zach just took a break today and yesterday from the Discord, because apparently Rob and Carl were going nuts on him again. I don't even know what Discord. And then Bree started going nuts on him, Dave. And I was like,
his own Discord.
I was like, oh, was it in his own Discord?
Probably.
Okay. And then I was like, Zach, no offense. I was like, no offense, Zach. I'm like, the hell with Bree. She's not your daughter. I'm like, you're out of there in a couple of months. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying?
Why did they wait a couple of months?
Again, I told Museum, I told Tylenol, I told you, I told Visions. I would have packed my bags in one weekend, and I would have been out of there. Out of there. That's just me, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dave, give me one more movie prop that flopped, and then I'm going to do the last two myself, buddy. I just wanted your opinion because you love movie props as much as I do. Because you're always on the hunt. Whenever you and me are at cons, if I don't buy a movie prop, then you buy one. If you don't, then it's vice versa, and I'll buy one.
Let's see. I'm going to say the Banacle from Mummy 3.
Okay. Nice.
The Scorpion King.
Yeah, the Scorpion.
Yeah, little kid that gets the Banacle on his wrist is like, really?
Yeah, it's the bracelet that he wears.
Yeah, the Banacle of the Scorpion King.
Yeah, the Scorpion bracelet. Because he doesn't even know how to work that thing. Then when he actually finds out, it's way too late, and it shows the map of the whole city. So it really doesn't work that well. Not at all. It works a bit, but not that well, you know?
And the other one I'm thinking of... Oh, crap. I just had it in my head. I'm going to say the Shakara Stones.
Oh, yeah, those are good. I forgot. What movie is that from? I forgot.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, Indiana Jones. That's right, yeah. The shot. Oh, gosh. Temple of Doom's one of my favorite. I had a brain fart. I'm sorry, yeah. Yeah, because they don't work that well. I mean, they protect the village, but then once those stones are in that skull, you know, and they're all like praying down to it and all that crap. I'm just like, dude, get the stones, put them in your satchel, and get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying?
And another one, going back to Indiana Jones, the crystal skulls.
Well, yeah, because none of that works. The crystal skulls, hell, they work better than the actual Ark of the Covenant. You know, in the first one, because that guy's expecting like, oh man, the Ark, I'm going to talk to God and stuff. And he opens it up, there's nothing but sand. And then all those ghosts start killing people. So I'm going to put the Ark down. That's
technically that power that came out was actually the of God.
Yeah, but it was, but
it was actually the mana.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it didn't work like the Nazi guy, the French Nazi guy.
It was expected it to do.
Yeah, he was like, oh man, I'm going to talk to God and God's going to be great. And then God's power is like, no, you don't use the Ark for this. This is what the Ark is used for. You're using it improperly. And that's why him and all of his Nazi buddies died and all hell broke loose. That's why I put the Ark down. Number 9 I put down as the Ark because, yeah, it works if you use it in the correct way. They didn't use it in the correct way, so yeah. Well, what do you think's going to happen? So, all right, Dave, I just wanted your take on it, buddy. I'm going to do the last one by myself.
Okay.
All right. Well, I can't wait. Dave, I'm going to tell everybody, Dave's coming over to my house tomorrow. Dave, you want to grab lunch tomorrow after we buy the tickets?
Yeah, we probably could.
Yeah, we'll just grab some lunch because my stomach's feeling way better, buddy. And then we'll have to talk to Zach.
Nothing spicy.
No, yeah, nothing spicy. No, you can eat all the spice you want, Dave. No. So we're gonna have to talk to Zach. I think what we'll do is we'll do Zach's birthday first, and then we're doing the Bonanza thing, the Bonanza golf. And then Zach said, like, we're gonna be busy at Spooky Empire. I need like a month by myself to just edit. Because I've been doing good putting all the recent content up, but I want to, like, if I edited one of those old vlogs a day, like every day for like a month, I could probably get caught up. Because I've got like that, you know, that that orange hard drive that I have. It's not filled to the brim yet, but it's getting there. I may have to buy another one of those orange hard drives soon, and I don't want to. You know, I want to get caught up because the fans, I'm sitting on legendary footage that I've told them about, and they need to see it. So, yeah. So, Zach's like, I wouldn't mind taking a break, Fear. I was like, well, Dave needs to get caught up on his videos. Zach said he's got 4 or 5 videos that he needs to edit, and he wants to do 2 or 3 vlogs by himself. And I was like, that's fine. I'm like, we'll have the whole thing of June off or July. And then I may go visit my mom again in June or July, so I can hang out with her. And I promised I would help her clean up her basement a little bit. And then I want to go to the Toy Man Toy Show with Chicken Wizard. So if not this year, I'm doing that next year, buddy. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for your help, buddy. I'm gonna let you go because I need to use the restroom again. Because man, the Crohn's has been a rumbling. In
the more words of Jimmy Neutron, a blast.
Oh, it's going to be blasting. It's going to be blasting because that's usually what happens, Dave. I'll eat something bad or I get stomach pain, right? And then the first day, it'll just cringe for a day, and then I take my Crohn's medicine, I fall asleep. The next day, it's always the same process. Then it flushes out a little bit, and then on the 3rd day, which is today, then it flushes out a lot. And by the 4th day, usually I'm back to normal. So, I hate the process, but man, when it gets all flushed out of my system, whew, it's bad. And I'm not even trying to gross you or the fans out. When I gotta go, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, but
please don't scream to Charlotte. She might like it.
yeah, to say the least. To say the least, buddy. All right, I'll see you later, Dave. I'll call you tomorrow, man.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. All right, 2 minutes. I'll be right back. But before I go, the last movie prop that flopped. Shout out to Kate. What the fuck did Rob and Carl do? I don't know, Primetime Gaming. Like, Zach said he just needed a break. He said, he didn't tell me what. He just said it was a combination of last weekend, what happened between me and him, and he goes, I don't want to be button heads and stuff. And I said, I don't either. Then he said Bree started going nuts on him. And then I guess Robin Carl's been talking a lot of stuff in the chats. And he said, I was not in the Discord at all last night. I wasn't in the Discord today. And I was like, Zach, it's okay to take a break, buddy. So I don't know what, because I'm not in there. I'm not in the Discord. So I don't know what the fuck was said, but I guess he just like shut everything off. And he said, I need a break, everything. And I was like, it's okay to take a break. I mean, I'm going to use the restroom. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Shout out to Fangirl Kate. What's up? And I will be back in 2 and 2. Right back. So I'll be right back, guys. Phew! Man, that Crohn's be rumbling, dude. Rumbling. Rumbling and a tumbling, my friends. Oh, my Lord, oh, my Lord, oh, my Lord. Oh, my gosh, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. No, Lantern. No more tomatoes. I'm just... All right. Let's see. What's next, my friends? What's next? Let's see here. Let's see. Let me catch up on the Chizat. Damn, Lantern, that is a lot of tomatoes, my friends. A lot, a lot. Let's see. Primetime Gaming says, "Oh wow," and then let's see, and then a lot of tomatoes. All right, well, let's get back to some more important matters, my friends. A little bit of thriller. Time to review Thriller. One of Fears' favorite music videos. One of my first music videos that I ever saw as a kid. I think I was around somewhere between 8, 9, 10-ish when I saw Thriller. Good stuff. So, Thriller. Not only did it change the way they make music videos, but it broke box office records. It got a couple of awards. Let me ask Meta how many awards and how much. And it made millions. Millions. Meta, the MTV music video Thriller, Michael Jackson, how many awards did it get?
Michael Jackson's Thriller music video won 3 awards at the MTV Video Music Awards, including Best Overall Performance in a Video, Best Choreography in a Video, and Viewer's Choice. It's also been named the greatest video of all time by MTV, VH1, and Time, and was selected for the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress in 2009. The video's impact on popular culture is still huge today.
And how much did that music video make? Like, how many millions did it make?
The Thriller music video's impact on sales was huge. The album itself sold around 70 million copies worldwide, with a single Thriller selling 9 million copies. In the US, the song has been certified diamond for sales over 10 million equivalent units. The album's success was unprecedented, breaking records and boosting the music industry's confidence. It's estimated to have generated domestic revenue of approximately $4.1 billion.
All right, so $70 million.
Thriller.
So sold 70 million copies. I have one. Oh no, actually I have 2. I have the first one I ever bought on CD, and then I have like not a remake, but like after he died, they had like the best Michael Jackson like album cover, and so I have 2 CDs of it. So 70 million copies, and it made over $4.1 billion. That's insane. So it definitely jumped up a notch when it came to, and when I watched the documentary, I'm going to get into that in just a second. Michael Jackson said, "Oh, I love," this is a direct quote. If you watch the documentary, I didn't even know there was a documentary on how they made it. Thank God there was. I YouTubed it. I watched it the other day, and I was like, "This is interesting." He said, "I like watching music videos. I like, going on MTV and watching." He goes, "But," he goes, "I got sick and tired." I think he said something to the effect of, "I got sick and tired of the lack of creativity in music videos." And he said, "When I listened to my music, Thriller," he goes, "Oh, there was so much more you could do with it." And he liked horror movies just like Fears. And he said, "After I saw American Werewolf in London," and he goes, he said, "I watched that, and then I watched Kentucky Fried Movie." So he was talking about John Landis. John Landis is a great director. But in the documentary, John Landis was like, "Well, I'm taken back with Michael." He goes, "Michael's such a great guy. He's such a nice guy." But he goes, he's only seen those 2 movies, man. He goes, he didn't see Trading Places. He didn't see Blues Brothers. He didn't see this. He didn't see that. And then Michael says, "Well, I haven't seen them yet, but I will, John." And then he's like, "Why did you want me?" And he goes, "Because," he goes, "when I watched American Werewolf in London," he goes, "it was a different type of horror movie." He goes, "I liked the way you shot it, the camera angles, the danger, the action." He goes, "There was a few laughs in it. He goes, I liked all the prosthetics because I liked the werewolf transformation. He goes, that's the first time in a werewolf movie that you can tell that transformation, it's hurting the guy. All the other transformations of werewolves, it doesn't look like it actually hurts the guy. That guy is screaming at the top of his lungs while he's getting transformed into the werewolf. And you see like his hand go from like a normal hand, his hand gets about that large with massive nails, tons of teeth, fur coming out, and it hurts like hell. As it should be, because if I got turned into a werewolf, it would probably fucking hurt. So yeah. So he said, after I saw that movie, John Landis, I knew would direct my music video. So directed by John Landis. I forgot the girl that's in it. I forgot her. Hang on, what's her name? She was hot. She was an actress and she was a singer. That girl was hot. She played Michael Jackson's like girlfriend, like in the Thriller thing. She's hot. Let's see. Hang on. Hey Meta, in Michael Jackson's Thriller, what's the actress's name that plays Michael Jackson's girlfriend in the music video?
The actress who played Michael Jackson's girlfriend in the iconic music video for Thriller is Ola Ray.
Ola Ray.
Centerfold. She was cast as Jackson's date in the 14-minute epic video, which debuted in 1983 and went on to influence countless artists.
And she was in Playboy. So I didn't know that she was a Playboy centerfold. That's what Meta just said. So not only she was a singer, a Playboy centerfold, and an actress. That's pretty cool. And she's hot as hell. So Michael Jackson picked a great actress to play his girlfriend. So yeah. So Ola Ray played Michael Jackson's girlfriend. Then you have legendary Rick Baker, the same guy that did the Grinch makeup for Jim Carrey's The Grinch. He did all the prosthetic and makeup effects for the Haunted Mansion. He made all those zombies in the Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. That guy, Rick Baker, does amazing work. Rick Baker did all the makeup for Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. Eddie Murphy was... How many characters was he? He played the old white Jewish man in the barbershop. Then he played the sarcastic, loudmouth hairdresser, haircutting guy. That's like, I met Dr. Martin Luther King. So that's number 2. He played that guy. Then he played the shitty lounge singer guy when they go to church and he's singing on top of that's 3. Then he played one more character in Coming to America. I can't remember the other one. But anyway, Rick Baker, talented guy. So he did all the prosthetic makeup. So Rick Baker also worked on. I believe he worked on the remake of Night of the Living Dead. I think he did all the zombies for that, and then I think he did all the zombie stuff for Return of the Living Dead as well. So he's definitely, that guy's the man. Now, but he definitely does. He does real makeup effects, and then he does fantasy. Because if you look at all the zombies in Thriller, right? Completely different the makeup in Jim Carrey's The Grinch. He made 500 extras of Who's and Whoville with the puffy cheeks and the snout, and then he transformed Jim Carrey. So he's dabbling in a lot. That guy's fucking talented and then some. So yeah. So Rick Baker, special effects and makeup and props. The actual jacket he wears is iconic. I've never seen the real one. They have the real Thriller costume. It's somewhere in LA. I think it's in the LA Museum. the LA Movie Museum. I've seen replicas of it, but I've always wanted to see his black and red Thriller jacket. So yeah. Yo, Visions is back. Or Visions has been here the whole time. He says, yo, Fears, The Devil Wears Prada 2 came out today. Are you going to see that? I may, Visions, because I actually enjoyed the first one. With that old lady, that's all. That's all. That's all. And then Anne Hathaway, she's pretty hot, Visions. Anne Hathaway is a rockin' and a shockin'. But that look, she's like, I expect that Harry Potter book to be on my best. No later than 3 o'clock, or whatever the hell she says. And then the Anne character's like, well, I don't know if I can. She's like, shh. That's all. Go away. That's all. Go away. So yeah, I may see it, Visions. But the next one I'm going to see is Michael. Because I want to see how well they recreated Thriller. And what's really cool is they got Michael Jackson's, it's either his nephew or his cousin. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. It's Jafar Jackson. I think it's his cousin or his nephew. Hey, Meta. Jafar Jackson is in the new biopic movie, Michael. How is he related to Michael Jackson?
Jafar Jackson is Michael Jackson's nephew, playing his uncle's role in the new
nephew. I knew it was a nephew or a cousin. And I'm going to watch the trailer tomorrow. But I've already seen the Billie Jean scene because it's on YouTube. And I watched it last night before I went to work. And it's spot on. He's wearing the Michael Jackson suit while he's doing Billie Jean. He's doing the moonwalk. And I was like, damn, that's almost perfect. That's almost perfect. So if he got Billie Jean, which is one of my favorite songs that Michael Jackson did, my all-time 3 favorite, in this order, Thriller at the top, because you guys know I love me some zombies. Thriller, Beat It, then Billie Jean. I like some other songs, but those are 3 high on the list. So yeah, Visions, I may go see that. But the next 2 movies, actually, I'm sorry, the next 3 movies I want to see in the theater is Michael, Resident Evil, and then if there's time, I'm going to go see that Devil's Wear. Because I actually enjoyed the first one. The first one, it's drama / comedy. It's not really a chick flick. It's more of a comedy. But yeah. I love Devil Wears Prada 2 Fears. Well, I don't love it, Kate. I think it's funny. I think it's a funny film. But I don't know if I love it. But if you were here, Kate, I'd definitely go take you to see it for sure. So yeah. All right, back to Thriller. 70 million copies, made $4.1 billion, not million, $4.1 billion, directed by John Landis. Olea Ray played Michael's girlfriend. Rick Baker did all the special effect, makeup, movie props. Great movie locations. I would love to go to the actual street. It's in downtown Los Angeles somewhere, and it's really close. Visions. What's really cool is where they shot. Where the car comes flying out of the cemetery doors. Where he's like, "All right, hang on, here we go," and they crash through that gate and they drive past that medical supply center in Return of the Living Dead. They just put up that gate. That gate doesn't exist, but that medical supply building is very close to the street where they shot Thriller on. So if I ever go to Los Angeles again, or when I do, I told Zach, I said, Zach, we got to film on the Thriller street, and we got to check out that medical supply building place where it was Bert's business. And he's like, what? You opened it? You stupid moron! Frank, I told you never to go buy those goddamn tanks! I gotta see that. That's definitely a movie location high on the list, for sure, my friend. Let's see. I do recommend Thriller. It is a good short film. So I do recommend Thriller. It's about 13 to 14 minutes, so it's not too long, my friends. Pretty good. I'm going to give it a solid, it's almost a 10 out of 10. That is almost a perfect, like, short film. The only reason why I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 is it's so good, I wish it was longer. It's only 13 to 14 minutes long. I wish it was like anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes because it's so good. You want to see more. So that's that's me being nitpicky. It's almost a perfect 10 out of 10. The only reason why is it's so good. It's beautifully shot. The zombies are rocking. The dancing's rocking. Michael Jackson sounds awesome singing the song. Great costumes, great makeup. So it's almost a 10 out of 10. The only reason why is it's so good, I want it to be longer. So I'm going to give it a 9.9 out of 10 for sure. My two favorite scenes is when it's towards the very end. This is my second favorite scene. After he sings most of the song, you see his girlfriend run up to this abandoned house, and they said they shot that in LA somewhere, so it was some abandoned house. She runs up, she opens the door, locks it, and she lays on the couch, and then a zombie breaks up through the floor. They come through the window. Michael comes crashing through the door, like literally kicks the door, breaks the door open, and then they get 2 inches from her face. It zooms up on her eyes, and then all of a sudden he grabs her by like the neck, and she screams, and then she wakes up from a dream. So all that was a dream, and he's like, "Hey, what's the problem?" And then she's all like relieved, and he's like, "Come on, I'll take you home." And then the ends, and then he turns around, and you see the yellow glowing eyes. That's probably my second favorite scene. So, zombies in the house scene. Zombies in the house. And then my favorite scene is when the music actually starts, and then he starts going like that, and then they're all like, doing that, and they're all singing. So the actual Thriller song right in the middle is my all-time favorite scene. So when the Thriller song comes on, and he's all like going like that, and he's all doing this and doing that, and then it zooms up on his face, and then the zombies are walking back and forth. That's the best part of the short film. So the Thriller song comes on. That's my favorite scene. So Thriller song. Again, Kate, I'm not trying to be nitpicky. The reason why I didn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because it's so good. I don't want it to be 13 minutes. I want it to be longer. I want it to be like 20 minutes. That's why I didn't give it a 10 out of 10. Everything else is spot on. 9.9 out of 10 for sure. All right, let's see. It's 8:36, so in Texas it's 7:36 because I don't want to impede on Lantern's time. I don't even know if Lantern's going live because last weekend he told me that his channel got suspended. So it's either unsuspended or someone's going to host, like Yakov may host again. I don't know. I forgot to ask Lantern. As soon as I end this live, I'm going to ask Lantern if he actually is going live tonight. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Kate says, Visions, it is on streaming. Oh, nice. There you go. Thank you, Kate. She, sent floating hearts for 10 jewels. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Kate, you missed it. First, so you donated. So I actually made a lot of money today on donations. Someone sent me some happy poop. And I don't know how much that is. How much is that, Kate? How much is the happy poop? So someone sent me the happy poop. I forgot who it was. Thank you. Then you sent me the floating heart. Then Dan sent me $5 in donations. Then I made a joke. I was like, Dan, you cheapskate. You need to be paying me $20. What the hell? And then I was like, you and your wife can afford it, Dan. I was just joking, Kate. I was playing around. And then he's like, Fears, it's just $20. I don't care. And I was like, no. I'm like, you don't have to. I'm like, I was just joking around. He actually did it. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, well, thanks, buddy. I was like, I appreciate that. I'm like, you didn't have to. So, big shout out to Dan for donating that. So now Dan has donated. If you add up all the donations today and the past few days that he's donated, $55 he's donated. So, hell yeah. So I made quite a bit. So thank you, Kate, for the floating hearts. Now, how much is that? Because I know part of the money goes to me and part of the money goes to YouTube with the stickers. But I still don't know what the jewel. Hang on, let me ask Meta. The jewels and shit. You young people with all this like jewels and hearts and all this other crap. Meta, I got a question. So I'm a YouTuber and I get the donations, but when someone gives you a super sticker, explain to me the jewels.
On YouTube, when someone gives a super sticker, it's a type of paid sticker that appears in live chat. The super sticker has different tiers based on the amount spent, and each tier has its own unique sticker design. The tiers are represented by different numbers of jewels. 1 jewel stickers cost the least, and 3 jewel stickers cost the most. The more jewels, the higher the donation amount.
Okay, so answer this for me. Someone sent me some happy poop. How much is that happy poop?
When someone sends a poop sticker, it's likely a super sticker on YouTube. The value depends on the specific sticker. Generally, 1 jewel stickers cost $1, 2 jewel stickers cost $5, and 3 jewel stickers cost $50 or more, but the exact cost varies. You can see the amount in the super chat or super sticker section of your live stream.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check that. All right, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. So where do I need to go for that? Let's see here. Let's see here. To do super stickers. Let's see here. So this is what I'm talking about, Kate. I don't know where you check. Where you check for that. I don't know where you would check. Oh, you know what? I bet you'd have to check after the show, like in the donation section in your YouTube studios. That's where you check, probably. Okay. All right, let's moving right along here. So yeah, Lantern, are you actually going live? Hang on, let me call Lantern. Lantern. Give me 1 second. Because I think he's going live, but I forgot to ask him. Lantern. Lantern. Yo, Lantern. I got a question. Banjo, get out of there. I want to talk to Lantern, y'all. Get out of there.
Okay. What's that?
Lantern, I got a question for you. No, it's not about hair. I swear, Lantern. I'm gonna save that for Seamus. Yeah. Is it about foil ball? It could be. It could be about a foil ball.
Look at that foil ball.
Guess what, Lantern? It's my foil ball. Seamus is never getting the foil ball. Lantern, I have a question. So last week you told me that your account was suspended. Are you going live tonight, or is it still suspended, or what's going on? What's up?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, all right. Well, let me know if you're going live tonight, all right?
Yeah. The streamer was suspended. The streamer was suspended.
Yeah, because it's Mattman and his bubble butt boyfriend fucking, what is it? Pick Rob or whatever the fuck those idiots are. So did Mattman suspend your channel? Because if I should take anyone's channel down, it's that fucker, you know?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Lantern, if I find out if Pick Rob did that or Mattman, I'll take both of those fuckers' channels down because they are so disgusting. I hate those motherfuckers. I hate them. They don't deserve to have a YouTube channel. They don't. All right, Lantern. Well, keep your head up, buddy. Let me know if you're going live tonight.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you later. Chunk. All right, so he may be going live because I forgot to check. I forgot to check to see if he was going live. All right. let's see. Vision says, I don't know, Kate. I just checked the local theater, and there are 25 people at the first showing. Kind of a lot of people for this town. Yeah, Vision's, but I feel the same way. I hate a maxed out theater. I don't mind a few people, here and there, but I'll give you an example, Visions. Me and LC, when we went and saw that cartoon movie, the new Super Mario Brothers, it was filled to the brim. I was sitting there like this. There was people on this side, people on this side. Yeah, it was a good movie, but it was filled to the brim. I could barely breathe in there. I grabbed my soda. I'm taking a drink. There's this lady on the side chatting to her daughter. I'm like, I'm trying to watch a fucking movie here. I didn't say that to her, but that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, I get it. She's a mom. She's taking care of her little girl. I get it. But I'm like, I'm trying to watch a movie, and there was so much damn noise in there. So hopefully when I go see Michael, it's not like that. Hopefully when I go see Resident Evil, it's not like that, because that would suck. So I get it, Visions. I get it. I just don't want it to be maxed out. That's why I buy a lot of movies. Because then I sit here and I can watch, because the only person that's going to be at that viewing is me. Me on the couch watching, Or if Fears ever gets a girlfriend in this century, then me and my girlfriend can watch a movie. That would be fine. But not like 25, 50, 60 people in the theater. That sucks. It's horrible. It's crap. It's garbage. By the way, I was watching a lot of this last night. I got through disc 1, and now I'm on disc 2. I just watched, let's see, I watched a space adventure hour, which was really cool. That was all in the holodeck. That's the first time they introduced the holodeck in Starfleet. That was a pretty cool episode, because in the original 60s series, they didn't have the holodeck. So they're kind of going against the rules, because these are all the adventures of Captain Pike. But what they did was smart, is they introduced the holodeck, and they have the first officer check out the holodeck. They're like, just check it out, give it a little test, let me know what you think about the holodeck. And it turns out that she's like, it's kind of there, but we need to perfect it. Like, she gets locked in the holodeck, because it's not up to Starfleet's par. So she runs the holodeck, and she's like, yeah, it's all right, it's okay. That's why. So they kind of broke the rules, but they kind of didn't, because they have it in the Pike Adventures, but the reason why it's not in the original 60s series is because at the end of that episode, that's why it's called a space adventure, because the first officer has this grand space adventure on the holodeck, and it's a good episode. I enjoyed it. But then it starts breaking down, and she gets trapped in there, and she's like, what the fuck's going on, But then when she goes to Commander Pike, she's like, yeah, it's okay. I liked it. It was all right. But I don't think we're there yet. We need to perfect it. And he's like, all right. He's like, well, I'm going to put this in my report to Starfleet. And she's like, yeah, just tell them it's good, but we're not there yet. We need a couple of years to perfect it. Which is perfect, because then it doesn't show up in the 60s series, and then it shows up in the Next Generation series. So it took them a whole century to get the holodeck right. Then in the 24th century, in the first few episodes of Next Gen, it's still breaking down. So usually the holodeck works in Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and in Next Gen, but every once in a while that motherfucker still breaks down. So tonight I'm watching this one right here. I'm watching, I don't know if you can see it. It's the last episode on this disc. And then I'll have 2 discs to go. This one and then this one. And then I'll do a big review on Season 3. So, oh yeah. But I've been enjoying it. There's only been one boring episode. The first episode of this, it took me 3 times watching it. I fell asleep. Not once, not twice, but 3 times of the very first episode of this. And I was like, please don't let it be boring. Please don't let it be boring. And then it was boring. So I was like, I hope the rest of it is not boring. So far, so good. Only one boring episode right in the very beginning. The rest of the episodes have been a rockin'. So, hell yeah. So tonight's watch, I'm going to watch a little bit more of this. And then, oh yeah, that's right, Visions. Revenge of the Ninja tonight. So yeah. So if there's time, I'm going to watch Revenge of the Ninja for sure. If there's time, I'm going to watch Rabid. Because I need to get to this. So this first, then this. And then Time Bandits. So, oh yeah. All right, what's next? Let's see. All right, time to review the making of Thriller. I didn't even know they had a documentary on the making of Thriller. It's about 40 minutes long. I watched the 4K version of it on YouTube. Somebody uploaded it. Damn, it was good, man, because you got to see a lot of behind the scenes. You see Michael rehearsing the song over and over and over again. You see them do all the makeup. You see Rick Baker explain the makeup. It was great. So making of Thriller. Lots of music in it. Lots of music. Lots of behind the scenes. And what's great about Rick Baker is every single time he's done a makeup job, he begs the director, listen, I just want one role in every movie I do. So in The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy, he plays one of the rotting zombies. In Thriller, he plays the zombie. He plays two zombies in Thriller. He plays where Michael and his girlfriend walk by the cemetery. You see a hand come out of a crypt, and the zombie's hand moves the coffin crypt door to the side, and then the zombie pops out. That's Rick Baker. Then it cuts to I don't know what you call them, those cemeteries where it's like a mausoleum where it has a door on it and the coffins are in that room, like on the cemetery. The door opens up and a zombie crawls out, and it's all like, and then blood's dripping out of the mouth, and you see his hand open up the door and then shut the door, and that's Rick Baker. And I was like, so he got two zombies in that. He played the zombie. What zombie did he play in the remake of Night of the Living Dead? The one with Tony Todd in it. Which, by the way, Tony Todd does a great job as Ben in that fucking movie. I like the original better, but the remake's still rocking. He plays, I think he plays the zombie that gets run over by the truck. I think that was Rick Baker's one. I think he plays one of the best zombies in that. So yeah. All right. So lots of music, lots of behind the scenes, cast and crew interviews. And then a big interview with Michael. Big interview with Michael. Big interview with John Landis, the director. That's right. The same director that directed American Werewolf in London, which, by the way, not only does that have a great zombie in it, I forgot the guy's name. What's the guy's name that turns into the werewolf? That guy's best friend. He dies, and he turns into like a rotting corpse. And the rotting corpse is talking to him. And that transformation sequence, Visions, that is the best, or one of the best transformation sequences of a werewolf I've ever seen in my life. I love that movie. Now, someone told me they made like a shitty sequel, like American Werewolf in Paris or whatever, some shit. I don't know if I'd want to see the shitty sequel, but the one in London is fan-fucking-tastic. It's epic. It's amazing. I love that film. So, directed. So, John Landis directed the behind the scenes, and he directed the actual music video. So, directed by John Landis. My two favorite scenes of the documentary is Rick Baker talking about Michael's makeup, applying Michael's makeup, and then he said, we had like 30 to 40 zombie extras dancing behind Michael, and it shows them in the makeup chair saying, I wanted to make every single zombie unique. And he goes, we had to go to thrift stores and buy like almost every person when they die. If you're a man, you have a nice shirt and tie on. If you're a woman and you die, you have a nice dress on. And so she said, we basically found all these dresses and all these suits. And he goes, we took razor blades and we poured mud all over them, made them look dirty. We ripped them to shreds with like razor blades. Just tore up the costumes, and then we had the dead zombies wear them. And I was like, that's cool. So that's probably my second favorite scene. So the zombie. So the makeup and costume scene. Zombies. Then they interview the people that are zombies. One guy in the documentary is going nuts. He's got brown and green face paint on, and he goes, I look terrified now. Wait till I have my wig on and my suit and my teeth in. He goes, I've been looking forward to this. He goes, it took me 4 auditions to be a zombie in Michael Jackson's Thriller. I'm a big fan of Michael. Cannot wait to, start working, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, this is going to be good. I'd never seen the documentary. It was a good documentary. So that's my second favorite scene. Probably my favorite scene is probably them rehearsing Michael transforming into the werewolf. So the rehearsal of Michael's transformation. Because that's a big chunk of the documentary. It's pretty big. There's other. I love the whole thing, but that's one of my favorite scenes. So yeah. Yo, what's up? What's up, museum? Good to see you. Oh, I'm getting tired. Oh man. A shower's calling my name, and I haven't ate much food over the last couple of days. I had some soup last night before I went to work. I wanted something nice and smooth on my stomach. Now that my stomach's better, I'm hungry. I'm not gonna go overboard though. I may have some soup and something else, but I'm hungry though. Let's see. I would recommend the documentary. So I would recommend the documentary. It was good. About 40 minutes long. So 40 minutes long. Depending on which one you watch on YouTube. Mine was 40 minutes. It was in 4K, so it looked amazing. It was shot in the 80s. Shot in the 80s. And then, if I had to pick a third scene, they were actually editing it. They were in the editing room, and you got to see them in the documentary editing the actual Thriller music video. And I was like, well, I love editing. That's a fucking cool scene. I'm like, so that would probably be my third scene. Let's see. Museum says Zach made some movies. No. I was having him. Museum, I was having him. You know how I always do like my top 10 favorite movies? Dave did his top 10. I was like, I've never done Zach's top 10. So Museum, you missed it. Zach's top 10 movies were Grumpy Old Men 2, The Odd Couple, Vegas Vacation, Out to Sea, Vacation, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, Harold and Kumar 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, and then Team America Police. So yeah, I've watched all of those except for Out to Sea. So tomorrow I'm going to watch that movie trailer Out to Sea, and I'm going to review it. So, yeah. But today's reviews, I did the new Resident Evil. The new Resident Evil is going on the list. The Jackass one, I like it. I don't know if it'll go on the list, but I'll definitely watch it. And then I thought I was watching that Avengers Doomsday, but I guess that was a fan trailer, so my bad. But that was a good one, though. All right. Let's see what else. Shot in the 80s, 40 minutes long. I recommend the documentary, directed by John Landis. Lots of music, lots of behind the scenes, cast and crew interviews. Big interview with Michael. Big interview with John Landis. Oh, big interview with Rick Baker. And that guy is talented, man. I'm telling you, like, Visions, watch all of his zombie makeup, right? So not only can the guy do, like, horror movie makeup and prosthetics and props, then you watch Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, so he can do fantasy. And he said, I've watched the interview with Rick Baker, he said, when they asked me, hey, did you ever like the Grinch story when you were a kid? He goes, oh, I love that story. He goes, I remember watching the 70s cartoon. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies to watch around Christmas time. I love A Christmas Story. That one's one of my favorites. I'd say my top 5 favorite Christmas movies to watch. I watch them every year. I watch the 1970s Grinch cartoon short. It's like 25 minutes long. The Grinch. I like now the Jim Carrey one. I watched the Jim Carrey version. So I watched the 70s one of the Grinch, Jim Carrey's, A Charlie Brown Christmas, A Christmas Story with Ralphie, and then A Christmas Carol, the 1950s Alistair Sims British Christmas Carol. That one's the best one. I like Patrick Stewart's Christmas Carol, but that one's my favorite. 1950s black and white Alistair Sims Christmas Carol. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. But Grinch it's high on the list. So you look at that makeup, and it's all fantasy and stuff. So he can do both. So Rick Baker, shout out to Rick Baker, man. He is a master of his craft. He can do zombie makeup. He can do, the Who's out of Whoville and all that crap. He's done zombies. He's done werewolf. He does all that shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to give the documentary... There was a lot of good stuff in it. I'm going to give it a solid 9.8 out of 10. So 9.8 out of 10. And I think that's it for today. So I did the 2 reviews. I did the trailer watches. I did the movie props that flopped. And then I did Zach's top 10 movies. So I'm going to save the best movie quotes for tomorrow, my friend. We've done that before, but I thought, the more movies Fears watches, the more we, the more movie quotes we do. So, yeah. See, in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't deny it, punk rock. Thriller is one of the best music videos ever made. Like, Beat It's pretty good, and I like, what's that other one that I like? What's that other music video? It's a funny music video. Tom Green made it. The Bum Bum song. My bum is on the rail. Bum is on the rail. And all that shit. That music video is fucking hilarious. So that one I enjoy too. My bum is on the Swedish. Then it zooms in. The camera zooms into his face. He's like, Swedish. My bum is on the gum. Bum is on the gum. I can blow a bubble with my bum. I started fucking losing it when I saw that music video. Oh, it was good. It was fucking hilarious. Oh, my God. Oh, man. All right. Well, Fears has got to skedaddle because I got to take a shower. I got to get something to eat. I think Lannon's going live tonight. I think. We'll see. The best arcade game is Moonwalk. I've never played it. Punk Rock. I've seen it. and I've seen other people play it, I'm going to disagree. And you know what? I'm going to choose the best arcade games right now. The top 10 best arcade games of all time right here, right now. So, the best arcade games. Because Punk Rock, you're about the same age as me. Visions, you're about the same age as me. And Vision's brother. I'm old enough, my mom would drop me and my brother off at an arcade, give us a sack of quarters, and say, have fun, I'll pick you up in about an hour or two. So I remember actually going up to an arcade, putting quarters in, playing arcade games, then going up to the concession stand and buying lunch. So I would bring a couple of my allowance money, and I would get like a hot dog and a soda, sit down, eat it, and then go play some video games at an actual arcade, you know? So for all you youngsters out there, you don't know what it was like being at an actual arcade. I gotta find in Orlando, I found one. I was gonna take Sega to it, but it's an actual arcade with a concession stand, old-ass arcade games, and you have to put quarters in. And I said, Sega, the next time you come to visit, I'm gonna take Sega there. I may not be able to wait because that would be a great vlog to do. I would either take me and the guys to that or I would do it myself because, man, do I miss going to an actual arcade game and popping in some quarters and playing some actual arcade games in an actual fucking arcade. So, yeah. All right, the best arcade games of all time. All right, here we go. Turtles in Time, right off the bat. So, TMNT, in Time. Then, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, TMNT. Number 3, Pac-Man. Number 4, Mrs. Pac-Man. Number 5, Galaga. Six, Castlevania. Come on, Visions. You know that was going to be on the list. Castlevania is the shit. It is fucking amazing. Hell yeah. Castlevania. Castlevania is number 6. So, Turtles in Time, the original TMNT, Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, Galaga, Castlevania. Come on, Fears. Number 7, The Simpsons. Oh, yeah. The Simpsons. And then when I got older, that Jurassic Park ride where you actually sat in the Jurassic Park, you would sit down in a seat, pick up the red Jurassic Park gun, and start slaying dino motherfuckers. So, the original Jurassic Park arcade game. Jurassic Park game. There was another one, whenever I got older, I don't know if you guys remember this one. It was a first-person shooter, and it was called it was about a bunch of zombies that took over a carnival, and it was called Carnal Evil. Carn, C-A-R-N, and then Evil. Carnal Evil. That one I loved at the actual arcade. So C-A-R-N-E-V-I-L-E. So Carnal Evil. Carnal Evil. That's number 9. So we got TMNT in Time, the original Turtles, Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, Galaga, Castlevania, The Simpsons. I want to put the Ghostbuster ones down, but the first versions of Ghostbuster games were crap. I only liked the Super Nintendo Ghostbusters, and I liked the Nintendo 64 Ghostbusters. Those are the only 2 games worth mentioning, and they weren't in an arcade. So, Simpsons, the Jurassic Park game, Carnal Evil, and then... That's a good one! That's a good one, Tinder Immortal. House of the Living Dead. What's that one with the... It was a first-person shooter, but it had, like, barrels of toxic waste. What the hell was it? Hang on. Hey, Meta, I need to describe a video arcade game. I would go to the video arcades, and there was a video arcade game where you would shoot all these aliens, and then you would shoot all these toxic waste barrels. Then there was a black guy, like, in a commando suit, like, telling you to get out of the way, get out of the way, don't shoot the civilians. Do you know which one that was?
The game you're describing sounds like mechanized attack. In this game, you shoot aliens and toxic waste barrels, and there's a warning from a figure to avoid hitting the civilians. Does that sound right to you?
Maybe. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look up a video, because it may be that one.
You can try searching online for...
Let me if that's the one I'm thinking of, then that's number 10, because me and my brother used to play that a lot. So let me look that up and see if it's actually the one. Let me see. Let me go to YouTube and pull up video gameplay of that, because I think that's what it is. Me and my brother played a shitload of that. Hang on. So MECHANIZEN attack arcade footage. I think that's what it is. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. What the hell is it? No, that's not it. I can't think of it. It had real life people in it as well. Hang on. No, Meta, that's not it. It also had real life people in the video game doing all that stuff that I just described. Do you have another suggestion of what it could be?
One game that comes to mind with live action footage and a shooting mechanic is Terminator 2.
No, it's not Terminator 2. It literally had a guy in a blue commando suit, a black guy telling you to get out of the way and not kill civilians, and you were killing aliens, and you shot a bunch of toxic waste barrels. And it was live action.
The game that comes closest to your description is Area 51. It's a live-action shooter where players fight against aliens and other enemies.
Okay, thank you. I think it may be that. I think it's Area 51. Hang on, let me see. I think that's what it is. So, Area 51.
Let's confirm. Area 51 is in 1990.
Area 51 arcade game footage. I think that's what it is. Let's see here. Is that what it is? Let's see here. I think that's... Hang on. I'm watching the footage right now. Hang on. I think this is what it is. Let me see here. Let me play this.
Living with HIV, but not on treatment?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Start now. Start with confidence in knowing that you can...
I think that's what it is. Oh yeah, this is it. Yep, this is it. Yep, there it is. There's the black guy. There's the black. Yeah. So Area 51. That's number 10. I knew I was going to be able to find it. So Area 51. I played that in the arcade all the time, man. Area 51. So I'm sorry, punk rock, but Moonwalker did not make the list. What did make the list is Turtles in Time, TMNT, the original, Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, Galaga, Castlevania, The Simpsons, the Jurassic Park game, Carnal Evil and Area 51. Let's see if I can pull up the footage for Carnal Evil. I haven't seen that game play in forever. Do you guys remember that game? Carnal Evil arcade game footage. Oh man, I used to love that game. And you couldn't buy it. You could not buy it as a video game. It was only an arcade game, and I looked for it everywhere to play like the actual game. It was so good. It was so good that it sucked that you couldn't that you couldn't buy the actual game. It was just an arcade game. So whenever I get some more money, if Fears ever hunts down that Carnal Evil, I'm gonna have that one because that one was one of my faves. Let me watch this real quick.
When the moon is full and trees are bare.
Oh yeah.
Walk through the cemetery if you dare.
Oh yeah.
Where skeletons rot and corpses fester. Locate the tomb with the skull of a jester.
Oh yeah.
Give him the token all shiny and new. It is then that Carnival will return for you.
Oh yeah. Damn, this takes me back, buddy. This takes me back. Oh man. Oh yeah. And you know what? The actual video gameplay, it had some good effects in it. Like, it was pretty good. Like, it starts off with the people taking like a haunted ghost tour ride, like a hayride through the cemetery, and then it leads you up to the gates of the carnival, and then that's when all hell breaks loose.
To my Ludwig Bone token taker, where the legend of Greeley Valley all got started. You all know the legend of Greeley Valley.
Oh yeah, I remember all this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Damn, I haven't watched this in years, man. Oh shit! But I remember all this. So it would show you this little video, and then right into like killing all these zombies and all these crazy, like, it was basically a carnival of hell. All these zombies, all these dead things coming at you. It was awesome, dude. Oh yeah. Oh man, it's been a while. Oh yeah. Damn. Oh yeah, here we go.
Welcome to the haunted house. Mr. Ghoul who
Oh,
lost
yeah.
your head. If you'd like to stay and join us, you're always welcome, alive or dead.
Oh man, this takes me back. Oh my god. Man, I haven't seen this footage in like years. I think the last time I played this game, I was 13, 14. Oh man. Oh damn. It's, you know what? It still holds up. It definitely still holds up. So yeah, that's number 10. I'm sorry. Carnal Evil is number 9. Area 51 for sure. So those are my 10. So sorry, punk rock. No Moonwalker for Fears, my friend. Those are my top 10 arcade games. Oh yeah. Anyway, that's enough for today, my friends. Whew, there we are. Fears has got to skedaddle. 2 and 2, y'all. Let me catch up on the chat here. Let me let's see here. Let me catch up on the chat. Let's see. Punk Rock. Yeah, dude. Well, howdy, Tinder Immortal. Do you like those arcade games where you ride the motorcycle? I remember some of them. Tinder Immortal. I liked some of them. I liked first-person shooters. Obviously, I liked pinball. Hell, I liked pinball more than video games. As an adult. As a kid, I liked both. As a kid, I would play video games and pinball. As an adult, I like pinball more. So, yeah. House of the Living Dead. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Terminator. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Pinball, Rampage, Racing, Area 51, TMNT, bowling. Lantern, that's your favorite, right? Because you own a bowling alley? Ha ha! Golf, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, I remember those. The ones where you step on the spiders. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one at all. Anyway. Well, it's been a fun show, my friends. And I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, same fears, going nuts, going ballistic, having fun, delicious jams and jellies. As always, my friends, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Time for some plugs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to really the challenge master, idea master, Punk Rock. Because you don't do the challenges, Punk Rock. You come up with the challenges. So the challenge master thinker. That's right. Subscribe to Punk Rock. Subscribe to my buddy, my pal, Vic Rules 6666. He's one of the fellow movie masters, just like Fears. Follow Tinder Immortal, High Goddess Queen of the VHS tapes. Tinder Immortal. I'm so glad you got your channel back. I've been watching your content. It's always good. It's always delicious jams and jellies, my friend. Way to go, Tinder Immortal. Follow that Chiot. Follow Lantern, Lord Lantern, Mr. Lantern. Pick Rob, you're a son of a bitch. Matt Man, you're a son of a bitch for taking down Mr. Lampy's channel. Fuck you, Punk Rock, and fuck you, Matt Man. I hate your goddamn guts. Don't subscribe to their channels, y'all. Do not subscribe to their channels. Subscribe to my friend Randall at Cameo Man 2021, his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Strong Bear 19. Follow Mama Bear 06. Follow Fangirl Kate. Follow Zagly, incredible impression. Follow Pixel, Lord of the Pylons, Pixel Protocol. Follow Bukaki. Follow Visions for all your exhumvisions.com merch. Buy some cool shit. Why? Because he's always working hard, and he makes that cool shit, my friends. And last, but certainly not least, follow the host with the most, FearsMan26. That's that main channel. And follow my second channel at Fears Vlogs. Fears loves you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. Let me finish my coffee. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.